all these happy holiday songs, and none of them represent the hood. Like these days, there's more people in the hood than ever before. It's a diverse place. So for the hood. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Woo! Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Woo! Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Christmas list ain't got shit on it cause I ain't gonna get shit on it. If it don't pay the mortgage then I don't want it, especially if it's another fucking bill. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Woo! Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. If I hit a nigga up on my roof and he ain't trying to fix up my roof, I'ma shoot that nigga up off my roof because he ain't supposed to be up there. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Woo! Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Ho, 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 where's your holiday cheer? You, Santa, you ain't been here in years. Remote control car ain't had no batteries. My girl ain't like a gift and she mad at me. My family said I don't visit enough and that's your fault too. I hate you. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here. Santa ain't bringing shit over here but another motherfucking bill. Swag. That's not swag at all, actually.
Christmas,
Santa is a
Hanukkah,
Santa is a
Kwanzaa,
Santa is a
atheist,
Santa is a
Krimba,
Santa is a
people that don't care.
Santa is a Feliz Navidad.
Nice. See, right on time. Perfect. Easy. There it is. Right there. Right on time tonight. Beautiful. That last song, that was Python Blue, by the way. You can stream him, I don't know, buy the album wherever albums are sold these days, which means you just download it off the worldwide internets or whatever. He's on Spotify. Go look him up. Funny guy. Maybe he'll show up tonight. Maybe he'll pop in. Maybe he'll say hello. You never know. Python's one of those guys that usually lurks. He'll say hi like once when he gets here, and then he stays for an indeterminate amount of time and post a few pictures of his little emotes that he has from his channel. He's here. If you're here, hello. Emporio, first of all, welcome to the stream. But Emporio, thank you for 89 months of subscription. He says it's like 69, but with an extra digit. Very nice. Nice. Welcome, Buster Keaton Rules. Hey, we got Buster Keaton Rules and Emporio in chat, so we got that's important because that's where these came from. So we've got a lot to get to tonight. We got some viewer mail, and we've got a kind of a refresher for something we did on this stream literally a decade ago. We're going to tie up some loose ends, and it wouldn't be a Gatorbox stream without something happening in the midnight hour that potentially could fuck up the entire show. But I'm going to manage to save it because I tested this thing yesterday, literally 24 hours ago, and a couple of the things are now missing from Internet Archive. I presume from like a copyright claim or something, but they were just there yesterday and they had been there for weeks. So you could have waited a day, okay? You could have waited a day, you know? I don't know. And welcome to our viewers on Kick, who consist entirely of bots whose usernames look like extremely secure passwords. Kick is such a waste of time. It's a garbage platform. I guess if I played slots and poker and said the N-word all the time, maybe I'd get more out of being on Kick. I don't actually know, but whatever. Thank you, Brafaiken Zoju. Consider suicide. Awesome. Well, howdy Necros on both YouTube and Twitch, the only two platforms that seem to make difference. If Roxanne Wolf is here, watching on Kick, he's one of our more dedicated viewers on Kick, so I'll do it for him. I will stay on Kick, so our like one or two viewers on Kick can enjoy the show. Howdy Zahondo as well. Please stand up. Yes. You're all good. So, we got Gator Runbox tonight, and it is the last Friday show of the year. It's the last show of the season. And in fact, it's the last show of the year because I don't really have anything planned for the rest of December. We're coming up on Christmas and then New Year's, and it's going to be bumper to bumper, really busy. Christmas next week is on a Thursday, so technically I'm not doing anything on that Friday, but it's the day after Christmas. I assume a lot of you guys might be busy, might be out of town. I'm not gonna fucking be anywhere, but I just, for the best, let's not do a big a balls out stream the day after Christmas when some of you might not be here to see it. It's kind of the festivities. The fun part is y'all being here to actually participate if that's your thing. So part of the unbox tonight is some viewer mail because, as you guys know, I don't do Friday shows in January, so I don't want to sit on this stuff for a month and a half. Okay, I don't want to do that because we don't come back in until the first week of February, the first Friday in February. Which, off the top of my head, I don't know what number of the day, the month, of the week of the February. I don't know. So look it up. Look at a 2026. Turn your calendar over. Oh wait, you can't. There's no more months on it. So anyways, I want to open this stuff, but without, letting it sit here for a month and a half, because I feel like that's unintentionally kind of rude to the folks who were so gracious to send this stuff in, because both of these packages are international, and I know they just screw you on that. So this first one actually comes from Buster Keaton Rules. Ta-da! Except he did the cheat thing. I believe he bought this from an American eBay seller and just put in my address. But he mentioned that this is a PS1 game that was obscure or it was strange, and he was wondering if I knew anything about it. So this is a game recommendation. So for all we know, this could be the very first game that kicks off next season. Don't actually know. I have done zero work putting next year's hypothetical schedule together. That's something I'll worry about. That's a January Draco problem, okay? Right now, December Draco, I'm just trying to get to the end of the year in one piece. So, Usually Buster Keaton rules. He includes a letter for context. That's not in this. This is just the game. And he has informed me that the letter and the rest of the contents are still on the way. So he said, go ahead and open this now. That way we can see what it is. And then I assume by the time we do start the next season, I will have the other box. So we will get the context for whatever is in this. I do remember when we were talking about obscure PS1 games, we started throwing out really weird ones, and we were trying to like one up each other and outdo each other and see, you know, if we could get a fast one. All right. My guess, what did I guess the game was? We were joking about something, and I was like, did you send me XYZ? I can't remember what game I suggested it might have been. Shit, that's... Watch, it's not going to be obscure at all. It's going to be some shit like fucking Twisted Metal 2. Yeah, that's a real deep cut, Twisted Metal 2. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Strange game. All right. I should probably change out the blade on the not-so-safe safety razor. Well, it can't be Final Fantasy VII, because that's like a 4-disc game. All right, place your bets. And okay, this front of the CD is this way. Place your bets, and we'll see if you were correct. Come on, man, I had it ready. Fine. The game is Speed Punks. I don't think I have this game. This is also like, whoever the seller was, this is like wrapped like really well. I am envious of where is the seam? How did they get this? Okay. How do they get this done so well? I mean, props to them. 5-star feedback for me. No one's getting into this. The Fort Knox of jewel case. That's the thing, is that when you send CDs in the mail, they just, you know, like that's when the corners get fucked up. They get all dinged up and stuff. Zahando knows this game. I've seen it. I recognize the art, but I have not. I don't think I've played this game. Hang on, is there anything else in the, like a receipt or something? Okay, no. All right. Speed Punks. We got Speed Punks. Whatever it takes to win. All right. 6 racing maniacs, each with their own driving characteristics, 24 hostile tracks, a shed load. Okay, not a shit load, shed load. This is a E-rated game. Power-ups and projectiles. Plug in the multi-tap. 2 words for the opposite of branding purposes for intense 4-player, non-hyphenated competition. All right, here we go. This isn't about playing fair. It's about launching missiles, taking Weasley shortcuts, blowing out tires, and basically stooping to any level to humiliate your fellow driver. Meet the Speed Punks. They're a bunch of tarmac-tearing racing maniacs who will always take the low road to victory. Now, since they're calling them Speed Punks, I want you to imagine that was just done in the style of Lance Boyle from Mega Race talking about his speed gangs. Hey, Enforcer, this isn't about playing fair. It's about launching missiles, taking Weasley shortcuts, blowing out tires, and basically stooping to any level to humiliate your fellow driver. Sometimes people ask me if I'm real. Right, so, this is, yeah, it's, oh man, they even put a thing of bubble wrap in there. This is the PS1 multi-tap. I don't know if that was, I thought that was, one word. I genuinely did think multi-tap was one word for branding purposes. I mean, the game is complete. It's all here. We got, oh man, look at that color manual too. We don't know how many pages is it? 31-page manual in color on nice paper. We didn't realize how good we had it back then until we didn't have this anymore. All this for Speed Punks. I've never actually played this game. But like I said, it is one of those games that oh, look at that, dude. That's a character built to last right there. You know, that's... They look like Sonic characters if they were human. It's the only way I can describe this art style. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that weapon box. So I've never seen that one before. That's I don't know. That's completely original. I've never seen that design for an item box in a kart racing game in my entire life at any point. Never. Not once. This game would come packaged with the multi-tap. They would sell this as like a bundle thing. So this was the standalone version without the multi-tap because they're advertising on the back right there. So this would be the game that, like, if you bought your 4-player multi-tap with your PS1, this is the game you got, because Sony felt that this was their best, you know, this was the thing that was going to be the seller for that peripheral. They wanted you to be like, dude, 4-player split screen multi-tap kart race. It's kind of like how when Nintendo made the Rumble Pack, they were like, Star Fox 64 has to be the one that we're going to include the thing that makes the controller shake with. There we go. So, how's the disc look? That is not bad. Good shape. Where's me? You can't see me in the reflection. No, there's all the other stuff in this. Dude, I don't know. I'm a vampire tonight, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we can actually. This is probably be good enough for just a one-off feature. I'll get this one running. I'll see. We got this. We got the physical copy right here. I'll see how well it runs on the PS2. I need to get a new set of AV cables for the PS2. I noticed during the Shamu game it was kind of messing up. So, yeah, we will take a look at this. Thank you, Buster Keaton Rules. And I assume we will have further context for this game specifically and some of the other stuff he wanted to send in when his package arrives over the January hiatus. Now, move this out of the way because we got a bigger box here from Emporio. He sent me, hang on, can we pan up on this? He sent me a Desiree Matte Black blender, jug blender. I'm assuming that's pronounced Desiree because Desire with the funny looking R is a really weird name to give a blender. I gotta say, you know, I've been needing a new blender. I literally burned mine out making too many goddamn smoothies because, as I discovered, as expensive of a blender as mine actually was, it wasn't designed for crushing ice. So I jammed up the blade. I screwed it up. So we got this. All right. I'm sure it's in one piece. Wanted to do that gag ever since this package showed up. A lot of tape on this. All right. So Emporio is probably one of my favorite folks who does viewer mail stuff on this channel because, like, with him, you genuinely never know what the fuck is going to be in the box. And we got a letter. We just got a letter. And I see, right off the bat, I see something called a science experiment, and I think there's a giraffe in there. So we'll leave that as mystery context. Here we go. Hey, Draco, hopefully this finds you well and before Christmas. Here is an assortment of things I've bought, found in the last few months, which include a build-your-own dinosaur featuring a dino possibly not listed, Italian brain rot, whatever that is. It's an AI thing. It's like a crocodile mixed with like a B-12 bomber or whatever. You know, it's like a croc bomber or like a bomber dial or whatever they call it. It's an AI thing. It's like they would take two things and just throw together a chat GPT prompt. And I don't know why it's specifically called Italian brain rot, but I do believe it was like the word of the year in like Japanese schools or whatever. Like they voted on that. That was like the big thing this year. Wow. A blind box sold by some random who has half a shelf full of those things, an aforementioned special guy. The weirder stores seem to have stopped selling oddities for now, so I may have to go further afield for things. Don't party too hard, which is Emporio's. That's his little peace out thing. He's always like, don't party too hard unless that's your thing. So right off the bat, we've got the Bing Bang Science. I believe that Mayo Make Your Own MYO Racing Dinosaur Science Experiment. Inflate your balloon and release. And guys, you saw them, you loved them during the Captain Novelin run of Extra Life this year. If this is gonna focus, you saw Black Doctor. Here's Black Scientist, who's it just will not focus on, man. There we go. Yo, man, look how cool that dinosaur is. That's not terrible. That's cool. All right. So we have like a. Dude, I don't know. How do we how many of these are in here? Are there multiple dinosaurs? Because I don't, okay. Some of this stuff is going to be like future unbox material. So let's go through what's in the box, and then maybe I can pick out like one of the smaller things, and we'll do them real quick. Otherwise, this will be a future unbox. So we just got the one there. We've got Dinosaur Snap. Here we go. 30 bright and colorful cards for all ages. You got $2. I assume this came from a charity shop because I recognize little tags like that. Oh man, the lamination on that. Oh no, that's just the box it came in. Here we go. Let's name the dinosaurs, guys. Triceratops, all right? Daddy Tops right there. Nope. I don't know what the hell. Pteranodon. You spelled it wrong. You fucked it all up. You fucked it all up, dude. There we go. There we go. The Ankylosaurus. That's a good Christian dinosaur. I understand that one. All right, one to keep, one to sell. You guys know what I like. You guys know how I am. We got the Iguanodon, the little guy with the thumbs. The Spinosaurus, the dinosaur that when Jurassic Park 3 came out, people would literally argue who was better, T-Rex or Spinosaurus, who would win. Oh, you just play Snap with these. What is Snap? Is that like Old Maid? Is that Go Fish? Are there doubles of all the cards in here? Brachiosaurus. Look at long boy. Wait, we got 3 Ankylosauruses. We got Parasaurolophus. Oh, that one's dumb. Banana head. I don't like that one. Oh, look at this one, dude. Who's this guy? Monolophosaurus. Big ass name. Oh, there he is, the T-Rex. Look at that beautiful, perfect little render of the T-Rex. Man, that camera is just not having fun tonight. He has like a little Jeff the Killer eye. So that's what I like about him. Another Iguanodon. Just Pteranodon, dude. I don't know what this one's not real. Another Brachiosaurus. There we go. Pachycephalosaurus, the big bald one. Right? The guy wearing the hard hat. Here we go. We got a Stegosaurus. I had a Stegosaurus figure when I was a kid. I named him Sam. I still have him somewhere. He's in my garage. I don't know where. Do we have any more we haven't seen? There's Triceratops. Okay, I think these are all repeats. I don't know how to play Snap. Is that like memory? How many do you get? Oh, there's nothing on the back either. I guess that would make sense. There's nothing on the back if you're supposed to play a game with all of them. They're good reference cards for me to draw pictures of dinosaurs is what they are. Oh, look at this. Mini block household series copy machine. You know how people have copy machines in their house. I mean, I do. Well, you guys don't? You guys don't have a copy machine just hanging out in the living room, you know? Why not? What, do you think I'm weird? What if you had to make a copy? What if you had a piece of paper that you needed like 2 more copies of that exact paper and you didn't have a way to... Yeah, joke's on you, asshole. What are you going to do? Go to Kinko's? Not me. Stay losing. I like how most of the other stuff is normal. We got sofa and a lamp, the pendulum clock, because I guess grandfathers don't exist where these were made. Television, very, very old-fashioned camera with the flash bulb, piano, bathtub, wash basin. I believe the word you're looking for is sink, you know. And then we have, of course, down here the duplicator, like the ring you wear in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The duplicator. Yeah, we have a toilet and a computer desk. Interesting. 24 pieces. This will be is there even a company for... It's only 3.5 centimeters high. Jesus Christ. I think we've seen this company before when we were doing That's Not Lego. Next year we got to film some more That's Not Legos. Because Emporio has single-handedly, like, just funded the show again for, like, another half year. So, I mean, in terms of weekly releases, there's enough to, like, another 6 months of That's Not Lego. We got another one. Oh, dude, right from the same company. Mini Block Animals. Look at the hippo. Look at that. Look at that big boy. Weird. But we didn't have a seal. Vandramon, we could have had a seal. We could have had the guy. We had the giraffe. There is the giraffe something in here. Oh man, now that I can see it, that's a cursed looking giraffe. I don't like it. Elk? Sure. All right. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh, this is this is under a lot of things. Okay, well, we're gonna pull that out last. Sorry for getting your hopes up, but the cursed giraffe is buried underneath things like compatible with leading brands, Block Tech, Construction Crew figures. Guys, what if we had the Village people, but they were all the same guy, just wearing different colored clothes? You know, that's. I do like that Block Tech, exists kind of as like a universal thing. It's all around the world. Look at this guy right here. Hey, come meet the crew. And look, they even got names, man. They gave them names. They thought about this. It's not gonna focus, dude. We're having a rough night. Hang on. Here we go. Mike the carpenter, Hunter the contractor, John the plumber, Andy also a carpenter, Sparky the electrician. Sweet that the carpenter's name is Andy. It's kind of an interesting take on that. Is that? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Buster Keaton rules. The Gary Larson was the first person to think of a name for the spike on the end of a Stegosaurus's tail. He called it the Thagomizer. And there's actually, I think it's like a 12-pound BattleBot named Thagomizer. The whole thing is like, it's like a really long, skinny robot with a big spinning disc on the back and the wheels all the way up at the front. And it drives forward, and then it can whip around, and it just hits with the spinning disc. So it's really interesting design, is because when it spins around, and it'll catch you on one side, and then of course the shock of hitting you with the disc, it'll dig in, and then of course it'll want to bounce away. So what usually happens is the driver will kick it in spinning the other direction. So after it hits you once, then it swings around and then catches you from the other side. And as it turns, the spinner on the back has a chance to get up to a decent speed again, and it catches you on the backswing. I'm like, it's a really cool idea. I think it's won like several championships as well. So it's, props to him. Oh, dude, look at this. The Mariah Elizabeth Mariah. Look at this, man. She's definitely some kind of YouTuber. I've never seen a person before who looks exactly like the Bitmojis that you can assign for yourself on Facebook. But she looks like just the little avatar you could make from, yourself. What's inside? This is the Halloween collection. Collect them all. Is this the one where you said there might be one that's like not in the box or whatever? What are the options? We got a cat, a different cat, a dinosaur, a Wobbuffet wearing a pumpkin, another cat, a different cat that looks like Pusheen, a candy corn platypus carrot turnip, and a ghost. This is a pretty big box for how much it is. Distributed by Banter Toys and Collectibles. I assume Mariah Elizabeth is so you've never heard of her, and there was so wait, is this, hang on. Did you say, where'd the letter go? Did it get blown around behind this? Is it behind the box? Uh-oh. I think it blew off the table. Oh no, it's under the box. What was the context for the blind box? A blind box sold by some random who had half a shelf full of these things. Is this like is Mariah Elizabeth, is it Monica? No, it's Mariah, I think. Is she like a pseudo-famous YouTuber, or not famous enough to have her shit sold in like Walmart, but she does like unboxings on TikTok that are filmed the wrong way? I have no idea who this is, but she probably has like 5 million subscribers because she seems conventionally attractive and probably talks in a TikTok vocal fry voice. So, whatever. All right. Oh, dude, look at that. The household TV series, household TV mini block household series television, 21 pieces, showing the Panda Channel. That's all 20. That is you guys remember that Adult Swim thing, unedited footage of a bear? That's what they're watching. But actually, unedited footage of a bear. It's not like a bait and switch. This is from the same set as the copy machine. You cover all the bases. You got the TV. You got the copy machine. Oh, dude. Is this a... Hang on. Jumbuck. I looked at this cute little guy. I love him, by the way. First of all, love him. Adorable. Very special. Muy pequeño. Little boy, okay? I enjoy this cute little dopey alligator. When I pulled him out, I thought he was a little gunned. I thought he was a little gunned guy, because I shit you not, when I was in college, like 20 years ago, when I was starting college, I had a little gunned, it was a little dragon, but he looked exactly like this. And as I pulled him out and I saw the little beady eyes, I was like, oh, dude, is that the guy? I don't know what happened to mine. I mean, I had my book. I eventually threw away the book bag because I used it for like 5 years and it had fallen apart. So I just threw it out. But I took all the stuff off of it and I don't know where I put it all. I don't know where any of those keychains and lapel pins went. I have them somewhere, but I like this guy. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got to the bottom of this. Mariah Elizabeth, 10.6 million subscribers. That means she's got the. What do they give you at 10? Right? They give you the diamond. That's a diamond play button, right? Shit, dude. I'm in the wrong field of work. In the wrong field of work. You know, it's funny because I'm just a dick about it. I'm sure Mariah, she's probably a very pleasant person on camera. Meanwhile, I caught a 1-month ban from speedrun.com for making fun of India. So, you know, we're two sides of the same coin, but two very different sides of that coin. So, you know, whoops. What we got here? Oh, dude, build your own dinosaur, okay? Nice. That's called making a fursona where I come from, by the way. No further context, except maybe we can... Oh, those are the ones we can get, okay? Includes one of the above, collect them all. I think it's this guy. We got the little brown guy. It looks like a raptor or something, maybe. Actually, you know what? No, this is the one where you said it might not be one of the one in the photo. Because this looks like an ankylosaurus now that I'm looking at it. That's a different head. This is the one that's not pictured. That's we got a rare one, guys. We got the chase dinosaur, right? We got him. We got the chase dinosaur. What is this? Oh, dude, dinosaur okay. Dinosaur DIY experience. The child, proper noun. The child. They're talking about either God in his younger years or Baby Yoda. Maybe, I don't know. Can get endless fun by digging. Explore, guys. Remember the acronym? AMPH. Exploration, archaeology, mining, treasure, hunting. Okay? That's what we're doing. Breaking them down. New discovery of dinosaurs. Okay? Guys, get ready. New thumbnail soy face just dropped. Okay? I'm talking Cyclops Soy Jack, all right? You feel me? This is going to be the new thing for 2026, all right? Cyclops dick-sucking expression, yick face, Soy Jack, okay? This is the new thing. This is the hot new trend, okay? We're doing this one now. This is going to be the big deal. I feel it, all right? That's going to be that, and this is such a controversial design. You don't need the yellow text. You don't need the red arrow pointing at things. You don't need that. Let's see what this says. Dinosaur fossil refers that, comma, after death of dinosaur, comma, its soft tissues and body disappeared due to decomposition, comma, its hard tissues, such as skeleton, including teeth, were deposited in silt and stayed in the environment of isolating oxygen, comma, then after the deposition for tens of millions of years, even hundreds of millions of years, comma, the skeleton was fully mineralized and stoned. Legalize it. What do we got here, dude? Oh, this is the one. Yeah, it's a little dig kit. All right. So I didn't know this at the time, but we have done a couple of these before, these little dig kits, and I was like, I don't want to do these anymore because it's a fucking mess. But apparently step 3 here does say you're supposed to get it a little bit wet. You're supposed to moisten the gypsum rock. That reduces dust, but it also absorbs it and makes it more malleable, so you can like pick it apart. We did like a pirate unboxing, a pirate treasure skeleton doubloon thing, like 7 or 8 years ago on this channel, and it was such a pain in the ass. I just whacked it with like an actual like framing hammer and just broke it apart all in one go because it was a pain in the ass. I didn't know you're supposed to get it wet. Okay, I didn't know these things. I'm not stupid. I don't watch TikTok. All right, I don't know these things. One thing I did notice is that this is a sticker that's covering something, and it is let's just see. I mean, I assume it's going to be the same on the front and the back. So what does it say underneath? Usually when they do this, it's because they spelled something wrong or okay, well, what is it? Oh no. Okay, well, this is a slightly weirder phrase. DIY immersive experience. The baby can get endless fun by digging with own hands. The baby. Okay? Bet you didn't come into this stream expecting a Metroid Other M reference, but you got one. You got one. Here we go. We got famous Australian architecture. The Sydney Opera House. This is a slightly bigger one than I think we did. Was it Block Tech or something? No, it wasn't Block Tech. Make It Blocks. We did one of them on That's Not Lego that looked like it was this building, rendered in like 8 pieces. This is 165 pieces. Now, one thing I did notice here is that on the top of this, we do have a link here, boomup.com. Yo, what's up? You're watching Boom Up, the worst show on television. Bring Australia home. I'm pretty sure if you were to say this completely out of context in mixed company in Australia, you would be arrested for hate speech. So we got the Sydney Opera House. All right, dude. We at Boom Up Souvenirs. That is not an Ebonics version of we're at Boom Up Souvenirs. We at Boom Up Souvenirs logo create top quality goods for our customers, leaving them with unforgettable memories to take home. Our unique and creative designs are all inspired by the Australian land, which we love and aspire to preserve. Since 1998, our establishment, Boom Up Souvenirs, S is capitalized this time, has sold millions of Australian souvenirs to people from all corners of the world, always fulfilling our promise to let our customers bring Australia home. So trust in us and let Boom Up Souvenirs logo recreate your memories of Australia. That's right. You can see the Sydney Opera House, and then there is that's a space shuttle. It's a purple and yellow space shuttle next to it. That's there. See, look, just right here. Now imagine whoever took this picture was standing like 6 feet this way. You would see that. This thing, it would be right there in the picture. You know, could also be regular Magic Unicorns, right? Could also be a Stegosaurus fossil. You don't even know. I mean, we could be in this one. Could be the same thing. I don't actually know. Here, Ness, you hang on to that one. I'm running out of space. We got a book. Dude, The Wonderful World of Knowledge. I'm starting to see a theme in the book. Mostly. The majority of the stuff is dinosaur related. Here we got Goofy. Look, it's leg. Dinosaurs. The Irish Independent. Long before humans appeared, reptiles called dinosaurs roamed and ruled the earth. Theirs was a very different world from ours, and many different types of dinosaurs learned to live among thick forest and the vast plains. Next week, this was one of those. For those of you not in the know, when was this published? I'm guessing this is like 94. Is there a year? Oh shit, 2008. Okay. I was looking at the art and the theming of the book, and I was like, huh. So what this was is, in the United States, there was a thing, there were like book clubs or book subscriptions, and it was something like Zoo Books. You guys remember Zoo Books? The commercial? You know, I'm trying to think of quotes from the commercial. I just remember it came with the tiger poster. And that kid who wasted those baller stickers putting them on a skateboard. Anyways, Zoo Books was pitched as a magazine, as a subscription, but it was really like 13 books you got one month after another. This was a similar thing where you would subscribe, and they'd usually give it the first one for free, and then it says here was like next week was this. Usually they sent these things out by the month. Every month you'd get something, but this was a subscription thing, and every time they sent you one of these, they would... Is there a price printed on the dust jacket? I don't know. I don't see one. But yeah, see, there's 20 books in the set. Dinosaurs is number 1. And then we go from dinosaurs. We span all of the history of planet Earth, which somehow is the second book. We start on dinosaurs and get all the way down to communications. So we go from dinosaurs to the internet, which consequently is also the story of my life, and that didn't really go so hot. Yeah, because this might be a reprint, dude. I swear to God, I've seen this before. I've seen this exact page. I've seen this art, and it was not post 2008. Like, I was out of high school for years, plural, in 2008. I remember seeing this when I was a kid. So that's why when I looked at this, I was like, you know, was it 94 or something? I was trying to think, like, I mean, it is good art. So really what this is what they've done. The Disney artist didn't draw this cool looking T-Rex. You know, they didn't do that. Actually, I'm sorry. That is a Tarbosaurus. It's a dumb name. It looks like a T-Rex. It's a big theropod. Look at his feet. Don't look at him too long, otherwise I'll think you're weird. This art is done by there was like painters like I know Boris Vallejo did stuff like this. We have trading cards of that. That guy Crash who did artwork like concept art for Jurassic Park. He did a lot of art like this. So like Disney would like license this kind of stuff in these diagrams, and they would throw down Mickey and Minnie sniffing flowers. Somehow in the context of dinosaurs, I don't actually know, but man, that's kind of fucked up. Mickey and Minnie look like they're running from something. What's got them scared? Oh, it's because the weird bird-like raptor here appears to have eaten a fucking mouse. You know, blood and all right there. That's a little strange. I'd be running too, Mickey. That could be you. But yeah, there's dude, look at this, man. Guess what, Donald? Your dumbass just got served, okay? Dude, look at that. Fucking B-boy for life, even in death. You cannot the B-boy lifestyle transcends the corporeal form, okay? This Dennis was a fucking skeleton. He's still breaking it down, all right? Holy shit. I just like this stuff for the Disney art mostly because I like this. I like Mickey and Pluto, and there's like the little Jack in the Box, little serpent. I just like stuff like this. Like I feel like I've seen some of this stuff before. I've seen art like this before. I just can't remember where. It may have been this exact book, just presented differently. You guys want to see? You guys want to see a picture of Nessie? Not you. There she is. I do like this, and honestly, what other ones are in the set? What ones we got? Insects and spiders. I don't want that one. Children of the World. I don't want that one. Want that one from Stone Age to Space Age. Birds. Yeah, this is the only good one. I got the only one in the set that matters, and it's the first one too. Issue 1. That's the that's the moneymaker right there. What else we got? We got a couple more things down here. 3 more things. Is this a Paw Patrol? Oh no, okay. This will be the thing we open. This is the Italian brain rot thing. And yeah, the picture on the back is just the same. Is the same thing as what's on the front. This log guy. There's some. I've seen him before. That's like the probosco monkey or something with the big penis nose or whatever, and he has like broccoli for a head. And that's literally a tiger shark. You know, it's like a shark. It's yellow, but it's got stripes like a tiger. Here, we'll open the blind bag after we do everything else. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry, I lied to you. This is a twofer. We got 2 things here. Man, this was so close. Okay. We got a double whammy here. Okay, look at this. Food truck, okay? What are they selling? Hot dogs? I believe a Mr. Samuel Freddy is serving them hot here, okay? Hey everybody, Sam Freddy here. Check out the digs, man. Brand new cart, same old price, new look, same great taste. $5 hot dog. Come on and get them while they're still hot. Pay 1 hot dog, get another at regular. At $5, get another hot dog, regular menu price. We got the hot dog cart, and we were so close. We were so close to having the Gatorbox double down. We have the drink truck. They serve coffee. We were so close to having a juice truck. Okay, so close. The years, even juice truck. We were so close. I do like it though. It's a neat little. Oh wait a minute! Oh they did have a juice truck. Oh man, we gotta get the dude. We gotta get. Oh man, we gotta get Emporio. I implore you to find the juice truck, please. That would. Oh my god, dude. What company is there? I mean, just no brand shit. Just says coffee on it. Oh, dude, I gotta have it. I like it, love it, gotta have it. It's the TRS Trading Group. Oh my god, dude! If you can find Juice Truck, I will unironically pay you the postage to send me only the Juice Truck. Okay, I will do that. I'm not even joking. I gotta have the Juice Truck. Okay. We got one more thing. Here it is. It's like a fucking play school giraffe or something. I don't know what this is. Let me move all this out of the way. What is this? This is the. Oh no! What is this? Screamer. Oh, dude, it's like a. It's a three-way whoopee cushion. 3 times the fart. It's actually Screamer sour gel. I will give this its own unboxing. It's good until 2027. I got plenty of time. My lazy ass, we got plenty of time to do this one. I do like that we got the let it rip, the, you know, destructive criticism disc as a sour candy. It's mostly just sugar and corn syrup. We got orange, we got lemon, we got blue raz. Nice. Can do this. Now, here's what. Oh no. Oh, I just noticed what this is. It's a little. He's sitting on a shitter. That's. I don't. Man. Can you hear that? That's terrible. Hang on. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this here. Where's the speaker? Here, I'll just put it up to the microphone. I really. Okay. I got it. We're gonna free this monstrosity. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. This is illegal. Okay? I'm not okay with this. I don't like this guy. I don't like him. I don't usually destroy the things that people send to me. I hang on to them indefinitely. I still have the Donald Trump knife. The very first thing that somebody sent to my post office box, I've got the Donald Trump knife somewhere. I never got rid of it. I just threw it in a box and it's in my garage. This one, I might have to call an exorcist for this. This is. There's something about weird scatological humor in this day and age that feels somehow wrong to me, knowing the extent of how things are on the internet. It's not funny in a cute way, the way I remember it being. There's like an ulterior motive. And he comes off the toilet. Are you kidding me? Dude, what? Oh, dude. Is that... Dude, what the fuck is... Hang on. What actually... Is there... Okay, there's like... Pieces are falling out of this thing. And I don't mean that as in like it's taking a shit right now. I mean like there's like little... Is there anything in this? Or is this just a spacer? Okay, that's nothing. That's fake news. Okay. How do I get... What about this? Is this a spacer? Yeah, there's nothing in that either. Okay, so... I'm very wary of this, okay? Put the weird... Just come... Oh, dude. Oh, man. What am I... Is this supposed to be... Is this removable? What is... Do I need this, or do I just cut this part off? I don't think I... Alright. You never want to hear a doctor say that, by the way. Do I need this, or do I just cut that part off? Okay, this... I'm gonna retain this so I can reference it later if I do, when we unbox this proper. So he came with the toilet, and there is a toy slime mixture. I don't like the implication. I don't like this. This does not instill me with a sense of confidence. Can I even show this, or do I have to upload this video to Pornhub or something? I don't even know. Why is there like a little filter for the scoop here? Is that like the filter the sediment of the crap out? Like, dude, do you shit in the gravy boat? Like, what is... Okay, he's got batteries, and then like, so this is the Try Me. So I've turned him off of try me mode. But what worries me is that there's very clearly, like, he does have a spout on his ass. What is this? Is this a button? I don't... He's not gonna shit in my face, is he? He's not full of something right now, right? Like... How do you... Oh, I see. Okay. So, Dude, just stop. Stop doing... He's just... He won't stop doing this. Okay, can you not? Okay, so the way this works is I'm pretty sure you pour that gunk down his throat. That's what the purple gravy boat is for. You force feed him the orange slime, and then he shits it into the toilet, and then you... What's the Jay and Silent Bob quote? Fuck you, we're gonna come to your house and make you eat our shit, then we're gonna make you shit out our shit, and then eat that shit that's made of our shit, so you shit out that shit. Whatever they said, like, all you motherfuckers are gonna pay, you're the ones who are the ball lickers. Okay, so he has a mic. Why does he have a microphone? Is this thing listening to me? Like, what? Okay, so he scoop, right? Giraffe food. So you feed him the powder. Do I not? Is it not slime? I thought it was like a powder mix. It is it? No, you do fill him with water. So this is... Okay. So here's how you play with this thing. Open gotta go giraffe's mouth using the scoop proper noun. Slowly pour the giraffe food down the throat. Stop feeding when food no longer goes down the throat. That's just in general. You got a baby, you're feeding your kid. Stop feeding when the food no longer goes down the throat. That's how you know. All right? This is parental advice from Gatorbox. Close gotta go giraffe's mouth. And then, ominously, step 5 is when he sings the gotta go song, put him on the toilet. Otherwise, he is going to shit everywhere. And if you thought I was joking with you, here's a diagram of that. Here's a diagram of that. I want you to appreciate the fact that I am showing you this right now. Like the American government got together to make ARPANET or whatever, and Al Gore took credit for it. And all of these mechanisms are in place with protocols and codecs, international standards of video transfer, audio transfer, so that I could show you this picture of a pseudo-anthropomorphic giraffe taking a shit in a toilet, and it's a toy meant for children to play with. All of these actions had to come together for this one singular moment to happen so I could do this, okay? So yeah, so there is a filter on the bottom because the water drains from it. So you put water in the toilet, and then he takes a shit in the... But why does there need to be water in the toilet? If he just shits out dry powder, then he can just... This sounds like a fucking nightmare thing. Like, that's like... Step 1, feed. Step 2, gotta go. Step 3, feed again. Are you describing the gluttony murder from 7? Is that what you're doing? I don't... Is it just in a different language on the back? Let's... So you don't put the water in him because it's because I don't... Oh, this is by Moose Toys? This is the company that made, like, Shopkins or something. We got some... Okay, we got some advice here. Troubleshooting. The giraffe does not react to your voice. The giraffe does not poop when sitting on the toilet. I like how they just said that. Like, I'm having a problem. I'm having a problem with my giraffe. He doesn't poop when I put him on the toilet, okay? You know, if you're potty training a child, sometimes they get anxious about that. That's why they make those weird little booster seats. You're supposed to be in there, you know, or not. You know, sometimes the kid's like, hey, Mom, don't watch me while I'm trying to take a shit. Let me do my business. That's up to the child, okay? If you're trying to potty train your kid, just make sure he's not crapping on the floor. You know, let he or she tell you what, you know, what the fucking boundaries are. Short battery life. All right, well, that's too much shit. Giraffe food spillage. All three. That's a proper noun. That phrase is a proper noun. Do not overfeed your giraffe. It may already have a full stomach. Allow gotta go giraffe to poop before feeding again. This is the worst thing. This is the worst thing, okay? I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty, the minutia of this, because there's apparently more to it than I thought. But I will put him back in the packaging as best I can, and we'll bring out the shitting giraffe, even. You know, oh, I see what that is. There's the little button on his ass touches. There's a little thing on the toilet, and that's what it does. Okay, that's what it touches. It knows. So I assume that's a safety measure, so that if he starts singing, he doesn't just start shitting when you're doing this, trying to haul his ass to the toilet. He doesn't shit until you do this, and then the knob hits the dump button. Okay, that's how it works. That's good. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Glad we could do that. Awesome. Really, it's good stuff. Love it. 10 out of 10. All right, so that's got to go. We really did save the best thing for last. Emporio, thank you for everything. But hang on. Let's get a palate cleanser. Let's open up the Italian brain rot, like I said we were going to. All right. Take a look at this. We got a trading card. We got multiple trading cards, and they don't have. They don't. All right. Yeah, these are definitely like dolly images. We got. I like how it's Italian brain rot on the package, but on the cards we've got like the Spanish version where like the adjective comes after the noun. We got monkey banana. Okay, and it just has that on the back. We've got this elephant cactus. Okay, that is like a completely different rendering style. You know, I'm sure if you counted, and there's like a clock floating up there with fucking 5 hands. I know what that is. Okay, that's the clock with the minute hand, the millennium hand, and the eon hand. Okay, that's the one. I've heard about that one. And then we've got the monkey thing with the big feet, it's like the BFG, that movie, big fucking giant, whatever, big forest giant, whatever it's called. It's got the big proboscis monkey thing. I've seen these before. They have names. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, totally worth the 3x RAM prices, guys. You trying to build a system, and AI bubble is fucking up the cost of RAM. That's so that we can have brain rot Italian cards. All right. Now let's see who we got. Oh, the monkey, monkey, banana monkey. Okay. Is there anything else in the? No. Look, honestly, it makes it all worth it, dude. Banana monkey. It's a weird looking banana. You know, it's all right. It's this is kind of a fucked up thing because like this, are we taking it back? Are we taking it back? Because this is AI slop, and we've turned this. We even got the card. It's this guy. We took this dolly image, and we were like, no, it's real now. A person crafted this. AI didn't make this. AI made the picture. But AI didn't make this. A human had to make this. I'm sure they probably rendered it on a fucking computer or something. But like somebody had to make the mold here. So this is, we've taken it out of the picture, and now it's real. Now it's no longer AI. Now it's just a stupid, shitty toy that, it's like, haha, it's funny. All right, I'm done. No marking on it whatsoever. No maker's mark. They did texture the inside of the banana, though. Did you guys know if you can smoke a banana peel and get high? It's real. It's in the anarchist cookbook. That wouldn't lie, right? All right. So I honestly, the Italian brain rot really kind of brought it all back. So we got our boys here. Emporio, thank you for the assortment of stuff. I will bring back some of this stuff when I start putting together the Gator Unbox schedule for next year. I'll prioritize a lot of this stuff. Hell, maybe we'll just lead in the beginning of the year with the shitting giraffe. What could possibly go wrong with opening up a season? One of the biggest shows of the year, and our opener is a giraffe takes a dump of sand in a toilet full of water, and the water doesn't need to be there because the giraffe can't consume the water because it'll cook the electronics inside the shitting giraffe. Also, the giraffe sings a song when he has to crap. So, a lot of moving parts here. None of them good, just a lot of moving parts. If you want to send stuff to the Gatorbox post office box, there's a command to do so in chat, and there's also it's in the video description, all that good stuff. I'm gonna set this stuff over here real quick because I do want to show some more stuff off before we get to the other unbox thing. There's some stuff I want to do. I'm gonna do some dumb shit tonight because All right. Whoops. I'm just gonna set that over there. All right. Here we go. I got to make a command for shitting giraffe. All right. So, let me pause this recording. Okay. I'll start recording again. We're gonna kind of blend the unbox tonight with the rest of the stream tonight. I feel like this might just be one whole self-contained thing. I don't actually know. I'm trying to fix this on the fly because we had some stuff we're doing tonight and it's no longer. Let me just see something real quick. I have this paranoia that like these are being taken down as I speak. Are all these links still working, or is it just a couple of them that no longer work? Okay, there's the couple that didn't work before still don't work. So I was thinking like maybe these were just being taken down as I was running this stream, and that would not be ideal. So it seems like they just popped a couple of them. Three specific ones no longer work, and one of them was one of the ones that I wanted to play tonight. So whoops. Anyways, let me do something here. Hang on. Move some stuff around. All right, so we're still gonna do a little bit of a touch up here, and then we'll have mainstream stuff after. Fuck it, we'll do it live, okay? So this video is kind of an interesting little thing. It's 2025 as we're filming this right now. I'm gonna probably try to prioritize this stream and get it up ahead of all the other ones in the editing queue whenever I start working on stuff. Literally a decade ago, we did a thing on this channel. It was called the Tiger Gamecom Experience, and the focal point of it was where did I put it? It's not that. Oh, it's this thing. Here we go. It was, of course, the Tiger Gamecom handheld. Oh, look at that beautiful reflective screen. There's the camera. This monstrosity. Look, there I am. I'm on the. That's the highest resolution I've ever seen that screen. We did the stream a decade ago. And it was a first ever kind of thing on YouTube. Rocky and I hosted several streams where we played and demoed. We tried to beat if we could. You know, we demoed all of the games on the Tiger Gamecom, of which there's 22 of them, 21 actually. And there were two games in particular that didn't work: Jeopardy and Tiger Casino. The emulator we used for the Gamecom 10 years ago was actually part of the development suite that Tiger themselves used 17 years prior to that to make games for this piece of shit handheld. So it was a pain in the ass to run. It was poorly documented, and that was all you had for running ROMs for this system. And two of the games didn't work, but I was like, that's the best we could do because they just don't work. The emulator crashes. I don't know how to interpret these errors. I can't figure it out. It's above my pay grade. Okay, so we've got one of these. The last time you saw me hold this on camera, I had painted nails. The reason for that is because I was applying for jobs at the time, and I was doing that as a psychological thing so people would remember me. They might not remember my name, but they'll be like, who's the guy with the painted nails? So that's why I was doing that, by the way. So the Tiger Gamecom. I'm not a big fan of the system, but you know, I've got a lot of them, and the reason for that is because these are not built to last. The screens on these are cooked. This one is not very good, but it still works, and we're gonna have to bust it out for tonight's stream to play Jeopardy, because that's one of the 3 ROMs off the Internet Archive that got zapped. The other 2 being Centipede for some reason, and Sonic Jam, unfortunately, which was going to be one of the ones I wanted to replay. So, I literally, those ROMs were on the website yesterday when I was testing everything out to make sure that this stream would work. They got taken down within the past 24 hours. Maybe because I played them. I don't actually know. So, my thing with the Gamecom is that I actually do have... let me show you. I got this. That's the whole right here. That is the entire library of the Tiger Gamecom. All of them. All the games. I do keep them in a little sandwich bag. That's all of them. It's the whole thing. Not a flex, by the way. I bought these when these were worth nothing, because I had this when I was in high school, which was about 3-ish years after this system came out, and it was already dead by that point. So I got, you know, Resident Evil 2 complete in box for fucking nothing. Okay, I also got the Sonic is in here somewhere. Oh, whoops, there goes Spiders. No, that's not a rare one, don't worry. That was dirt common. You know, the Sonic game that I have in here is this one. I had that complete in box. I paid like $10 for it, sealed, and I opened it and played it, and it's not very good. I have the boxes for all these games. They're just kept elsewhere because I took them out and put them in the thing for this. So we got all the games here, and that's what we got. And so I would say, is Resident Evil 2 the best game on the system? I would say yes. It's a very weird, flattened... It's like Mega Man Battle Network, how you walk in, there's like a grid you can walk on, you know, in Battle Network when you're battling. That's how this game is. So you can walk in the middle ground, and then the background and the foreground, and then you can walk left or right. I would like to play through this. If the emulator actually saves progress, I would like to actually give this its own feature and play through it. Because on the stream, I didn't know how to fucking save the game because you find ink ribbons. Couldn't find the typewriters. I didn't know what the fuck they were. There's not a photo of them in the manual, and all the graphics in the game look like dog shit. I don't know what amalgamation of pixels in the background is a typewriter. So I could never save the game. But now that I know how to do that, we might be able to actually play this. This is Lights Out. This is the best-selling game on the system. 200,000 units moved because it was sold with the system. That's it. There's no box for Lights Out either. There's a manual for it, but there's no box because it was packed in with the system. So we played all of these, except for these two, Tiger Casino and Jeopardy. I have the cartridges, but the emulator didn't work. So there is a new emulator based in MAME that's hosted through Internet Archive, and you can play these in the browser. So we're going to check that out. Except for Jeopardy, we're going to play that on the actual fucking handheld in a second because that's one of the ROMs that got taken down for copyright. And it's one of the two games missing in the playlist. So we're gonna double back and we're gonna right some wrongs and finish some things. There's something cool I want to show you though. The Tiger Gamecom was kind of a piece of shit, but it was an interesting system because it had two cartridge ports on the side. You could put two games in it, which was kind of dumb because this doesn't fit in your pocket. All these things do, so it's not a problem. But it had two cartridge slots, the first system to ever do that. And it had a touch screen, not a very good touch screen, because if I tilt it, you can kind of see the grid where the touch matrix is. And it has a little pen down here, a little stylus, not a pen. It did all this before the Nintendo DS could, you know, like literally almost a decade before that. And one thing the Gamecom did actually do is it connected to the World Wide Web with the TigerGame.com internet. Game.com, Hasbro owned Game.com. And you could connect to that website and you could like upload your high scores and do that. And this is actually a pretty rare thing to have still in its box. This is the whole... You got the instruction manual here for how to connect it to the internet. And then we literally, I'm not even shitting you, we have a 14.4 kilobit modem that plugs into the goddamn printer serial port on your Windows 98 computer. Okay. 95 actually, because this came out in 97. So this part here plugs in to the the one I had when I was younger was missing this. Plugs into the communications port. Goes in a certain way. Plugs in there, and then you know I don't want to force it. There we go. All right. So it plugs in there. And then you tether this to your computer, and then you could connect to the internet, and you could browse web-based, you know, text-based websites and check your email and things like that, and upload your high scores. That's really all it was used for, because there was no reason to use the Gamecom to surf the web, because guess what? If you plug it into the fucking computer, there's a computer right there, keyboard and everything. You don't gotta fuck around with this. I've never used this before because this piece of technology doesn't work in it anymore. It's not supported by anything. But it's an interesting little relic to have that's still complete in box. They did sell a special little modem for this. You could bring it with you to set up elsewhere, like if you were at a computer that didn't have internet access, but there was a phone line there, you could see your Tiger Gamecom modem. They also had plans for a link cable that was also connected at the same port on the back of that, called the Compete.com link cable. And Hasbro did buy the Compete.com as well. They don't own those domains anymore, but there is that. So you're probably looking at all these cartridges, you're probably counting them up, you're saying, Draco, you're missing one. You're missing one. Which one are you missing? I'm missing Missing Wheel of Fortune 2. This is the rarest game for the Tiger Gamecom. This is Wheel of Fortune 2. And just so you know that I'm not yanking your chain and making shit up, I will show you how much. Can I zoom in on that? That's my collector's app. The game in this condition is worth $374. Sealed, it's worth that much. It is the last game released for the system, sold in vanishingly low numbers. And I would like to share with you guys the experience of purchasing a new game for the Tiger Gamecom system. I promise I'm doing this for a project I'm working on that requires a lot of nice high-resolution photos, so this was going to happen anyways. However, the thing I like to say the most that pisses off so many people is that toys are meant to be played with. So when you bought your game for the Tiger Gamecom, you know, you had your little Wheel of Fortune game, your little quiz show game, you know, you had your cartridges. This is no different from the first Wheel of Fortune game. It's literally the same game, just with different puzzles, because Tiger's bread and butter was they used to sell standalone Wheel of Fortune games that you could buy little cartridges for, and then they would have like different puzzles, and that was it. So that's what this is. Really, that's not gonna... Fine. We'll cut 3 sides off of it. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so you got your Tiger Gamecom game, right? Brand new, fresh out of the package. Oh, man, it smells like old baseball cards. It's weird. So, 750 new puzzles bring all the TV game show challenge home, okay? We're talking Wheel of Fortune. That's what they say on the show back then. Take a spin, test your fortune and your skill, all right? And features 750 new Wheel of Fortune puzzles. Easy touchscreen interface, hours of brain-teasing fun, 1 to 3 players. You just pass the handheld around to people is what you would do. You would do that because I don't think they ever finished that. No, it was the Virtual Boy they never finished the link cable for. I do think they had the Compete.com cable. We got this. This is it. The final, most rarest game for the Tiger Gamecom. You got your manual, which just has some really basic screenshots taken in the emulator that's the system we used when we did the stream back in 2015. You know, this is... If you win the game... Guys, if you win the game, they show you this screen. Bonus win. Okay? That's how you know you won. Okay? Select your bonus round prize. You win the car. I'm pretty sure when Rocky and I played this, we did win the car. We got that. We were like, yeah. It's, I remember the players, the characters you could play as in this game. One of them looked like Tim Heidecker. That was making me laugh. A lot of the it was like they used the same portraits from the first game, but they just like changed the faces slightly, but the original game used like faces that were digitized from photos. So like the ones in Wheel of Fortune 2, they look like they had like put like Game Boy camera stickers on them, you know what I mean? I like the title screen for this game because it literally is just the first game, the exact same one with the 2 on it. The same exact title screen. It's really it, you know? It just tells you it just tells you how to play Wheel of Fortune. That's really, I mean, that's it. You spin the wheel, you guess the letter, that's all it is. And then you have the little cartridge right here. That's it. That's it. That's what your money got you, okay? I'm pretty sure these games sold for like $20 back in the day. They were like $19.99. The thing is that they really kind of sold they Tiger made all the games for the Gamecom, including all of them. All the licensed ones, the Resident Evil one, they made that one. That wasn't Capcom. I mean, they licensed it from Capcom, but it was Hasbro that made it. It's also weird that this was... The manual was underneath the... That's weird. Usually they put them on top. Anyways, That's literally it, though. It's just a little box. That's all there was. You got a manual and you got a game in there and a little tray, and that's it. And I don't feel upset for opening this game. I don't really care. Like I said, I was going to do it anyways because I was going to do a project where I was going to, take a lot of photos of these games and do little write-ups on them and things like that. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I got more shit to do. But this is the way I came into possession of this game is that somebody had this listed on eBay and they just mistakenly just thought it was just Wheel of Fortune, which is dirt fucking common, to the point where I had like 4 complete in box copies of Wheel of Fortune because I would buy, like, if I wanted like Tiger Casino and somebody had a lot of games and one of them was Wheel of Fortune, I would just buy the lot and then I would just have another Wheel of Fortune. I had so many of them, I just sold them off. I autographed some of them after we did the Tiger Game Come experience. I autographed them and sold them off to random people who mostly just wanted it for the novelty, really. But the person had this listed as Wheel of Fortune, and they were asking like $14 for it, and nobody was paying attention, so I just hit buy it now. And this was the photo in the listing, was this still sealed, and I knew it was a thing because there was a ding in the plastic on the bottom corner before I opened it, and that's the one I got. And it's that game. I didn't say anything. I was like, you could have easily had like $250 for that, and you just sold it for 14 because you weren't paying attention. So, sorry, dude. Anyways, so I'm not out any money. I don't care. It's not like I spent a fortune on this and I'm opening it. I'm not gonna smash the box to flex on people. I don't care. It's just I have a complete library of the Tiger Gamecom, and this is all I have to show for it. Is that it built up to the moment where I just rip open the packaging of the most expensive game on the system. Didn't plan for that to happen. This is the only one I had that was still CAB. NIB even. There we go. I spent the Wheel of Fortune on it, That's what I did. But, the Tiger Gamecom, it's an interesting little thing. Like I said, I showed you guys the 2 broken ones I had. So, before we hop on over to Gatorbox Classic, I would like to play the Jeopardy game because I literally tested this ROM yesterday, and it's already been taken down from Internet Archive. So, I'll set this over here, and I will get this pulled up here. That's what I thought. It goes in this way, right? Sure, all right. So, don't know if you guys will be able to hear the... You guys hear the game? I'll turn it on and see if you guys can hear that. I don't think you guys can hear that. Hang on. Yep, to shut up. Okay. Let me move the microphone over here so you guys can hear this beautiful system. And I will also turn off the noise gate on this microphone because I have a feeling that that's going to... Alright, so let's see. Welcome, Fandramon. Just in time. So, how do I... I gotta, like, get this zoomed in so you guys can see the screen. We're gonna play a little bit of Jeopardy, okay? Jeopardy Smart. They wanted you to see that every time you turn that bad boy on, alright? Check this out. Start this up. Cartridge. Oh, is this the one that doesn't read the... Uh-oh. There's a problem with all of these Gamecoms. Is this one that doesn't read cartridges? Hang on. Blowing if it doesn't work. Okay, now it worked. There we go. Nice. Very futuristic. Very cool. A little remix for you, okay? A little bit of... Oh, it's still going. It sounds nothing like Jeopardy. I don't know what it is, but sure. Jeopardy. All right, here's our players. It's not going to focus on any of these guys. There are 2. Oh, look, there's a big dumbass right there. All right, what do we got? Can I make this any better? Hang on.
There we go. We got our guys here. Businessman.jpg. A computer nerd. Is that the first guy? I don't know. The Shigeru Miyamoto. Lady. Somebody's grandma. You know, news reporter lady. I think that's April O'Neil, actually. That's the same... Hang on. That's the same chick. Oh, no, it's not. I'm just face blind. Sorry. Oh, we're going to play as a computer nerd, okay? That's what we're gonna do, all right? Play as a computer nerd. Oh, we got to sign in. Hang on. Do I... I can barely see this. Oh, right. You got to be very careful with the contrast knob on these. They weren't built to last. I'm just trying to type in P-Town, okay? You guys know my thing. All right. Voice sample's not too bad, actually. What are the categories? Here we go. Science class. Trees. Ireland. 1995 Emmy Awards. Fictional characters. Sports. All right, let's take a look at fictional characters for 5,000 here. There we go. And the clue is this boy. Hang on. This boy was lawless and oh shit, I couldn't even read that, man. Okay, well the answer was Huckleberry Finn, so we'll good. All right. I can't really read it. Here we go. Science class. All right, here we go. Known for the burner. Oh, Bunsen. Bunsen. What's his name? John Bunsen? Okay, we're just going to type this in. Who was Bunsen? Nope. Here we go. Oh, dude, we're in the money. There we go. Look at that. I'm so good at this. Okay. I got control of the board. The bottom of the screen is starting to die on this one, too. I've noticed the lines are crapping out at the bottom here. All right. Let's do fictional characters for 500. Let's go straight to the big money here. This fictional character may be based on Charlemagne's mother, who was nicknamed Queen Goosefoot. Is it just Mother? Is it Mother Goose? You know, it's just because it's... I buzzed in. Why didn't I get to... That was the correct answer. You saw me do it. You saw me... Suck it, Trebek. Suck it long. Suck it hard. What category was that? The Kerry Blue breed of this dog originated in county... You said the word... You said the word Kerry too many times, okay? You confused me, Trebek. All right? I'm confused. Can we... Let's see here. Can we get a better... Oh, that's the Daily Double, you guys. Holy shit, dude. Scared the hell out of me. Is there a way that I can, like... Here. Hang on. We'll just prop up the GameCom with the box for the most expensive game on the system. That's what we'll do. We'll just prop it up just like that. And we're still not close enough for you guys to be able to see what's on the screen. This is a whole nightmare. See, this is why I tried to emulate it, but you still can't emulate this fucking game. I can't read that. There's no reading that. I can't even read it when I'm looking at it. I can't read it because the screen refresh. It's showing static text, and the refresh rate on the screen is so bad that I still can't read the damn thing. Also, as I am playing this, more of the lines on the screen are starting to die. This poetic name for Ireland has become a popular name for girls. I don't know. What? Aaron? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Nice. So, we're not missing much. My justification for not having played Jeopardy 10 years ago was that we played the Quiz Whiz game, okay? This band of winds in the upper troposphere can reach. I'm trying to read this. No one has gotten any questions wrong yet, by the way. What is? Hang on. Can we turn the volume down to like? Can we put it on stupid mode so we can laugh at him so I can stand a chance? No. No, you can turn off the voice samples, and you can turn off the time limit. That's literally it. Nice. Right. So, we're not missing much on Jeopardy, okay? And it's obviously very hard to see the screen with it. Man, those just never want to come out. It's very hard to see the screen when I'm pointing the camera at it. So we actually have Gatorbox Classic ready to go, where there's an emulator on Internet Archive that will play all of these games except for Jeopardy, because they took that one down. And unfortunately Sonic Jam as well, which was a funny one. So we can play some of the other greatest hits, including Tiger Casino. I figured we could play some Tiger Casino to say that we had done that one. And then that way we will have played every game. And then there's also the Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah, they were putting that game on this system. That prototype got discovered sometime between now and in the past 10 years. So we can play that and see what that's like, because that would be new to the playlist as well. And then we can revisit, Batman and Robin and Duke Nukem 3D and all the other stuff like that. So if you give me a second, I would like to move the camera and put it up so we can see me, and then we will do Gatorbox Classic in just a second. So give me 1 sec. I gotta put my noise suppression thing back on. Okay. There we go. Maybe? Sure. All right. Tell you what, we're just gonna do this live. I'm gonna go straight to talking time, and we're gonna move the camera like in real time. All right. There we go. Look. There's everybody. There's everybody. Here we are. Actually, hang on. I need the keyboard for this. Ooh, I need that. Now I can set that there. And I will flex on you guys again. I will put the Wheel of Fortune 2 game right there that I opened. All right. Or we could put the Tiger Gamecom internet cartridge right there. You could do one or the other. I don't know. All right. So, we're going to change layouts, and I'll get the screen pulled up so we can actually play that. There is an emulator. There's a Gamecom core in MAME, the emulation suite. And there is a browser-based version of it that runs on Internet Archive and actually works with most of the Gamecom the rom-coms. Gamecom ROMs. There we go. All right. I need to pull this up. Move this over here. Here we go. All right, so you can see, like, we have all I'll fix the window in a second. Show you what I was talking about. If I went to Sonic Jam, like this one, it just says it just 404s, like that one specifically. But, we can go to Batman and Robin, and this one still works. We can launch that game from within the browser. So Sonic Jam is out. Jeopardy also does not work. And then Centipede, for some reason, also does not work. But there is, for example, like Frogger and Scrabble, which is weird because if they were worried about licenses, I'm surprised that those two are still up. And there's also Monopoly is still up. All these ones that are other like licensed things are still here. So it kind of sucks that, like, I really wanted to play Sonic Jam again. on this because that's a funny one. So I'm gonna get to we're gonna get to Tiger Casino, which is at the bottom, I think, right? Where the hell is Tiger Casino? It's right here. It's this one. All right. So I will warn you guys, this emulator's sound quality is not very good. Yep. It's just, I mean, I know you heard the original version when I booted up the actual system. I know you heard how it's supposed to sound. So it's just, nobody cares about this. No one's going to emulate it properly. Nobody cares. Oh, nice. It's like stretched out too. Can I fix that? What is that? That's not the... Nope, it just... Okay, well, it's like the emulator is so jank, it doesn't even preserve the aspect ratio correctly, and I don't know how to manually fix that. I've never had this problem in OBS. All right. The touchscreen works. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I can click on things as if it was a touchscreen. It's neat.
Tiger Casino.
Tiger uppercut. Oh, dude! Oh, the dinosaur though. I forgot he was on the. I don't know why he's there. It's a casino game. It's good. I feel like the sound is playing like 5 times faster than it needs to be. All right, we got all the... Dude, is that the dino... Oh my god, dude, the dinosaur coming out of the slot machine. Dinosaur jump scare. He's got to... Balls, dinosaur. Balls, dinosaur. Play a little bit of poker, all right? Tiger video poker, okay? Max. Bet. Max. Bet. Max. Deal. All right, we're going for a flush, man. We're going for a flush. Deal. We didn't get it. Didn't get it. Fine. Max. Deal. Can you imagine, like, let's go for, like, I don't know, 3 of a kind or something? How do I win? What does the dealer have? Can you not get, like... So you don't win anything on one pair. Wait, now you do. It's this. You get a royal flush. If you bet 5 coins and you get a royal flush, you win 10,000 Tiger bucks. Okay? I feel like I could definitely do this if I got a few planet cards and the right number of jokers. Okay? Let's go ace, king, jack. Almost, dude. I almost got a flush or whatever. Not flush. Royal straight. What's that called when you get all ace through jack or I don't know. We have Balatro at home. Yeah, I never look better, dude. Count them up. So you can see why I didn't really care that this game didn't work 10 years ago, because it's like this is what we're missing out on is just this.
Win.
Why did I hang on? But why did I win there? But I've had a pair before and I didn't win. What made that? Oh, pair jacks are better. Okay, I see. That's okay. I get it. See, I don't really play poker. I don't know. Okay, I don't understand this game unless there's a row of jokers up in the upper left that give me millions of points and set the cards on fire when I do things right. Okay. Otherwise, I don't understand what the fuck you want me to do. So none of these matter. I guess I'll hold the J. Hold this J. I do like that they have like the Nickelodeon Wild and Crazy Kids font that they use for all their menus. Let's do one more hand. You know, who cares? We got 7-5. What did he even do in this situation? Hold the king? Nice, dude. We got it. All right. I'm going to leave. Let's play a little bit of blackjack, all right? Blackjack. Tiger Video Blackjack, okay? Same menu as before. Full maximum bet, okay? 2 cards. What are we at? 12? Hit me.
What are we at, 16? Hit me.
Busted.
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 Oh, you fucked up too. Good job, idiot. I noticed I own my coins carried over from the poker. All right, hit me. What are we at? 17. Hit me.
Busted.
We're doing this for kick, okay? We're trying to bolster our viewership on kick. We got to be playing this shit, all right? You know? I'm gonna 7 out of 2. Hit me. We got 15. Hit me.
Busted.
Oh man, one of these days we'll get it. We'll get there.
21.
21. What? Yep, that was implied that I lost because he got 21. I need a juicer, okay? I need a juicer. I need somebody to donate to me right now. We have to keep this going, okay? Double or nothing.
Blackjack.
Motherfucker, this is it's rigged. It's rigged, dude. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it, dude. I'm gonna fucking do it. I hate my life. I don't know if I can get away with saying stuff like, okay, that's got to be it. I got 20.
You win.
You win. Yeah, they sampled that from Mortal Kombat. Okay, we're gonna stand again.
Busted.
Busted.
You
So
win.
it's just blackjack. All right. So let's high-low. Is this just? I like the expressions. I like that. You know, Tiger War. Tiger. Oh, I get it. Well, you can bet on this. Wait, is that it? That's all you do. So we're not even playing war. We're just. Is it even? Come on, dude. What?
You win.
There we go. How much do I win? Nothing, I guess. Go to war and get rich quick. Go to war. All right. So that's. I mean, I feel like this exact marquee is what is permanently blinking in the Oval Office, the White House, for the past like every presidency for the past like 40 years. It's just been this. I do like this though. I like the kings up top. I like that. It's funny. It's amusing. It makes me wish I should go check the blackjack info page to see if there's something funny hiding there. In fact, I think I will. No, it's not funny. This big dollars equals big fun. Sure, man. Balatro if it was good. Okay, now these bottom ones are not card-based. What are we doing here? Oh, the dinosaur! Did you see that? Hang on. We gotta. Oh, there's a lot to process. There's a lot to process here. Okay, first of all, I gotta. Let me just exit. Okay. I was gonna say I won't let me leave. I want you to pay attention to this, okay? The dinosaur chases the cherry across the screen, and then the cherry gets big, okay, like the Pac-Man joke, okay? Look at this shit. Big cherry, okay? Then it rains $1,000 coins. We're playing the T-Rex slots, dude. This is I'm all in. I'm all in, okay? Pull that one-armed bandit, dude. What blows my mind is how really the animation on when we did the war or whatever. Was it blackjack? I don't know. No, it was blackjack, right? Where the queens and they zoomed in on the card and the queens put their tongues out and they were making expressions and stuff like that. Like they animated, and then the dinosaur running across the screen and stuff like that. They animated all that stuff. But you mean to tell me they can't animate the fucking slots working? It just looks like shit where it just blinks. I don't know, man. It's just 3 bars. That's not really a jackpot. I knew there was gonna be a little flat boy on this screen. Okay, do you dare face the wrath of the T-Rex? Yeah, I actually would, dude. I definitely would. Okay, big winner, take big chance. I like how the N's are especially italicized compared to the A and the other letters that are not.
this is so fucking quotable, man. I would have been having a. I like this little dinosaur too. I like this little guy. Okay, it's sequence. You know, we got all these little things down here. Blowing it up this big, you know. And what's funny is that like the weird dinosaur guy, he would not have looked. He wouldn't have looked any better if the aspect ratio wasn't fucked up. He would look bad either way. they gave him 4 toes. Tiger. I mean, you have a tiger down here because you have to, but wait, I can only bet 3. I'm convinced if you land on 3 dinosaurs, it probably does something. I don't know. That's how they get you on these things. You win like once right out of the gate, and then you don't win again at all. You just keep putting money in, thinking that you're gonna hit it one of these times. You know, you're gonna. Is that game jackpot for what? Hang on, is it because I got oh, if you get any T-Rexes, you get 6 coins for 1 T-Rex. Nice. I like these little bar symbols here. It's like all the shit in Mega Race. I also like how the T-Rex runs away from the cherries, but there are no cherries on the rubric here. There's none. What do we got for roulette? Well, that's just the Gamecom intro backwards. Oh my god, dude, that's what's crazy is that like this emulator runs at like 50% too fast. So the sound is all fucked up. So the fact that like everything is running, so it's like a fever dream. Okay, bet. All right, I'm gonna bet. We're gonna bet. Oh, you can only bet 1 at a time. Okay, first. Okay, it's how you do this. Okay, you feel me? Okay, and then you gotta build up the castle here. Okay. I like how you just have to guess where the boundaries are up here because the coin counter's in the way. Give me 2 to 1. Give me 19 to 36. Give me black. Give me third 12. Okay, we're going all in. We're going all in. Info. A lot of spinning coins here. You know, bet red or black. You can't go wrong unless it's green. So you can go wrong. That's how they get you. Four. Oh, so we got it, dude. There it is. Win. Oh, but this, we have to get all this. Okay, can we skip this? Okay, we're gonna be here for. I shouldn't have put so many chips down. Yep. Oh, we got a winner there though. All right, nice. And we got a winner there. So what's the results? 444? Guys, I think we won. Also, yeah, these numbers are unbelievably crunchy. That is like, dude, that's like if I rendered a picture of the prismatic over there at like 140p is what it would look like. So let's cash out. That's it, dude. Look at that. We didn't play fruits. I like how fruit slots and T-Rex slots are considered different games, even though it's the same shit. Yeah, we played this for. We didn't play this for 22 minutes. There's no way. There's no way. Why are the 4s missing a pixel? I don't know. Casino. Cash out. Exit. Done. Password. Password. That's if you want to remember. Like the three bars, 1 bar, 3 bars, 1 bar. Done. Credit limit. We're gonna. Guys, this is the hack they don't want you to know about, okay? You want to get $10,000 for free? Just like this. Easy. Now, starting money? Look, this dude. 5,000 instantly.
There's no way. There's no... Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't save fruit slots anymore. You gotta... What's the... They call it bussy now. My bad. I'll do better. Sorry. You guys want to see another... We'll do a bonus card game. Look at this, dude. Tiger Solitaire, buddy. 9, 10. Nice. There we go. 3. I played this particular version of Solitaire way too much when I had this system.
Like, I don't even know why. I played this. I just had a lot of fun playing this. I don't know. Like, I would bring my stupid GameCom to school, and I would, like, play it in class when I had nothing else better to do. And that was the cool thing about that, is that nobody would steal that shit, because, like, who cares? It's a GameCom. It's not worth anything. Nobody even knows what the hell it is. It was easy. It was theft-proof, okay? If I'm not careful, I'm going to play an entire round of Solitaire right here, and I probably shouldn't do that, because that's not cash money. That doesn't go there. That goes here. You gotta click it 3 times. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on. One more card. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Now I'm gonna stop. Okay. Yes, I want to quit. I can quit anytime I want. If we click on this, though, it'll tell us like, yeah, dude, we got. I like how Casino doesn't itemize. When did we get 475 coins? We didn't get that. We had like 444. We were in the hole. Interesting. Let's add them up, dude. I fucked that up. Really? You guys didn't see that. There. Now I did it. Now it's funny. Pretend I did that first. Yeah, I'm sure I want to exit the calculator. It's good. All right. So that's Tiger Casino. So there's other GameCom games. Yeah, Bob's. Show Bob's, okay? Careful, I might get banned off speedrun.com again. All right. I want to show you guys something that was amusing to me real quick. I want to show you guys Scrabble. Because this game, if this game cheats so bad. Oh no, it's the creepypasta version of the GameCom.
GameCom active.
I'm not going to tell you what it was about this game that pissed me off. I just want to see if it does it again. Oh, this was the late release, 99. This was the new, like, the title screen within the title screen. See, the animation's not bad for what this is. This also looks way better emulated, because on the handheld, it looks like dog shit. Okay, so player 2, computer, right? All right. That's me. All right. What am I... Hang on, it's not letting me... What are we doing here? I gotta zoom in on the... Oh, okay, I gotta zoom in on the board. Alright, alright. We'll type in fog, okay? Sure, we'll do that. Let's see if the AI does this. Let's see what Tommy does here. Okay, that's a word. That's a word. Let me, let's see. Moving too fast for this game. The computer will just do it at certain points. It's usually... See? Mono. That's Spanish for hand. I don't think okay. Scrabble. I need to look at a Scrabble dictionary, okay? Mono, the hand of fate. Hand singular, okay? So this is something that I'm suspect on, okay? Is mono in the Scrabble dic? Okay, that is a playable word. So I don't want to play this forever, but I think I did capture it during the live stream. Let me see if there's... Can I go back to... Is there a way for me to quit? Let me just reset. So it's not... Okay. Anyways, I was going to see if I could reset it or whatever, but for me... I'm pretty sure we have this captured on the stream we did 10 years ago. The AI will throw down like ZWXIFQ as a word, which is not a word. It ain't, it's not, don't even tell me it's going to be in the Scrabble. It's not. I'm pretty good at this game, and that word ain't in the dictionary, okay? Normally, if somebody plays something bogus in Scrabble, you can say, hey, asshole, look it up. And then you look the Scrabble dictionary. There's like an official book with all the playable words and stuff like that. It's a separate purchase, okay? It's how they get you. It's the upsell. And if it's not in the book, then they lose their turn. They have to take the tiles back, and then they don't get to play that turn. Now it's your turn. So you get to go again. There's no challenge feature in this game. So if the AI plays bullshit, there's no way to be like, nuh-uh. So I remember like the AI would just like make up words, and that was not a thing. So, Sonic Jam. Please, please, I wish I could play it. All right. Let's try the Castlevania game out, okay? So this one is this one's a prototype. This game never came out. They were working on it.
Game compactive.
I don't even know the year on this. I personally have never played this before. I've only ever seen... Okay, it's a 99, so it's... Die, monster! You don't belong in... Okay, well, we're going on. It does go fast. I'm sure if you played this down, it would... Hang on. Are they gonna say... Is he gonna say it? What is a man? Oh, sorry, I had to wait for it. Dead. Already gone. We got him. Did you see that? Boom! Got him. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, yeah, okay. We've all played this game before, okay? We all know. We know. Yep. Show don't tell, okay? I mean, it kind of works. The entrance. There we go. Okay, now I'm going really fast. Oh, you can crouch and strike at the same time. You wouldn't do that earlier. I like how fast he goes. Like, okay, I know it's a prototype, but I feel like the speed problem is specific to that's specific to the emulator. I kind of feel like this could have been something good, you know. It's not great, but It slows down at random, which... Oh, dude, okay, this room. I don't know, I guess if you scaled it down, it would look fine, maybe? Okay, well, you can't go in there. Normally you can. Oh, dude. Look, they got the lizard guys! Oh, they... Dude, level up! They got that? They implemented that? You know... Oh, hang... What is that? Is that an item? Leather shield. Does it auto-equip? I don't know. How do I get... Alucard, please jump. I don't know how to get to the... Oh, no. Menu is M, pause is V. Okay. Oh, damn it. No. Oh, dude, look, they've got the map! How do I get to the... Oh, there... Look, dude. They were dead ass. They were gonna put this whole damn game on the Gamecom. They were gonna do that. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. What? Holy shit, dude. That's... Like, they really were. They were gonna do the whole... Up, down... Hang on. There's no way I'm gonna get that to work. No way. There's a way you can go down, right? Like, there was a path down? I could have sworn there was a route bottom right. I mean, let's at least get to the Reaper. Oh, shit. Oops. I wonder if you could do the glitch to go out of bounds. You know, is put on your duplicator ring and use your heart refreshes and just keep going. Yeah, I assume you have to go a certain path, right? Because you have to... You talk to the Grim Reaper after this hallway, and he takes all your shit, right? Yeah, see? I mean, it's kind of an impressive thing that they tried to... Yeah, see, he takes all your shit. You shall regret those words. You took all my shit. Uh-oh. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. Wasn't there... I picked up a leather shield, though. How come he took that? That was mine. And of course, there's a thing down to the... Okay. Is that the cube of Zoe? Yes. Causes items to material... Oh, you just turn it on and off that way. There you go. So wait a minute, how did I get the leather shield if the cube of Zoe is the thing that causes items to start spawning? How'd I do that? I mean, they got the spikes to work. Look at that, man. They got the little button. They got the spike button. They did it. It doesn't look good, but it works. The Basilurd, they just gave it to me. I didn't have to break the shield or the globe, whatever the hell that thing is. How did that... Oh, okay. I was like, how did that make my attack go lower? This, honestly, even though it's unfinished, this menu has the feel of like an Atari game. It's very basic. Like a super late Atari game, like Dragon Stomper or something, you know what I mean? What's hitting me? So I'm not taking damage, he just groans. He just does that sometimes. Okay, I feel like there's... Hang on, are we... Man, that game has to chug for a second to, like, unload the menu. Like, to load back into this. It's kind of interesting, you know? That's the thing that kills me about the game comment. Oh, what is this? Is that the Heart of Vlad or whatever? Cloth cape. No. Let's equip it. No, I keep pressing that wrong. There we go. Alright. I mean, the music is really... It's really kind of grating, but, Oh, the Zoe Cube makes it spawn from candles. That's... Okay. The weapons you can get, the little axes and all that, yeah. I want to see if we can at least get to one of the first boss. I want to see if they did that. I don't know how much of this game is here. 5 gold. Nice. Living large. The Holy Book. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's just like the original. There it is. Nice. Hit him with that Bible. That's what I'm talking about, baby. It's the dagger. Did it drop the... Oh, that just... It just completely overwrites the book, though. Man, look at that jump he's got. Look at the wind-up on that. He's like, nyeh. It's like I'm playing streamers on the NES. Okay, now there's a thing here, right? Hang on. Hang on, let me just make sure. Down here. I assume they're probably not gonna have put the secrets, you know what I mean? Yeah, we haven't found any save points yet. That's a good question. Maybe they didn't implement those. There's one around here somewhere, right? I feel like these rooms have been consolidated. Because wasn't there like a pathway you had to climb up to get to the alchemy laboratory first? Where the hell am I? It's a little too consolidated. I don't know where I am. What is this? The short sword. Okay, we gotta... And the map is moving as we're going. You know, it's... Whoops. Leapstone. That... Hang on, what does that do? That's a thing, right? That's a relic? Right? Oh. Dude, you can... That's right, I forgot you could do that. Is that a double jump? That's what I was trying to see. Is it just... Hang on. Oh, yeah, but it doesn't really work all that well. Okay, this is where there's a thing here, right? It's down here? Whatever. Yeah, that doesn't really work. I feel like that graphic doesn't even load correctly. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to... Oh, look at that, dude! Perfect! Perfect. Did you just call me a cracker? What is... It's a password, I guess. Which is fine. I don't think the Gamecom didn't have any internal memory or anything of the sort, so it did... Like, they literally, when they were cobbling this together, they included the save... And it did heal me. They include the save rooms, and it generates a password now. So they had to, like, bake a pass... What the hell is that? Oh, that's the axe. Okay. They had to bake the password feature into the save room. Okay, there's a boss in here, right? Oh my god. Oh, yes, there's the guy. That wasn't hard at all. Yeah, we gotta hit Ridley or whatever here. Shit, dude, they just... I mean, was I just earning experience from just hitting them? Like, usually you get experience for killing the enemies, right? I will just say, the Gamecom only has like a 4 or something, like color depth or whatever. They have done a pretty phenomenal job of like making this look like the textures from the game with the very limited color palette that they would have. I feel like they're just giving me a lot of items. Like, this is like a test. It is a prototype after all. Like, they are just giving me items just for the... Yeah, here's another one of those things. I feel like they just have items that are just kind of strewn about just for you to pick up. It's weird to say this, but it's like, I know this is incomplete, but this might actually be the best game on the system. And it never came out. It's a little jankier than, like, Resident Evil 2. But obviously it's because it's not done. You know, it has... Yeah, that looks a little weird. And I know the music sucks, but that's because the emulator's bad. Trust me, it would not have worked well on the other emulator we were using back in the day, either. Assuming that this ROM would even boot. I know I said I wanted to get to the first boss, but I kind of just want to keep playing it. My one gripe is that the jumping mechanics are kind of shitty. It's a little crappy there. I do like when the game doesn't lag though. He runs really fast. It's funny. It's like a little kid. He's like, "Yeah, I'm coming." How much? Where are we? Yeah, we're in the marble gallery now, man. Like they really did just. It's slightly consolidated, but I feel like, oh, look at that. That's the Axe Knight, and he's dead in one hit. It's slightly consolidated, but did they put the whole fucking castle in this game? There's no way they did that, right? Like, not on the Gamecom. There's no way. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I didn't see that. I want to go down to see if the area where they have shaft is here. They have... Can I get back up there? This has the reverse castle too? On the Gamecom? On one of these? Really? What's the cartridge? What is all the... I mean... This takes up space. I know there's a lot of areas that the background is just plain white, but like this information takes up space. I mean, this is just carbon copy the same code over, but like that clock takes up space. All this stuff does. Like even this, like this is used in one room. It's the clock room. Oh, I forgot Maria's in here. It's quiet. I'm just talking. Everyone, it's quiet. Listen to her. Not the talkative type. Capital. That's a proper noun. And we're back to help. So you have to. Let me see something here. Did they? You need to wear both the silver and the gold ring, right, to open up the thing here. I was gonna see if like maybe they did that. I know one of them. Well, doesn't wearing one ring opens up the left side and one ring opens up the right side, right? Is that how that works? It's been a while since I've played this on the PlayStation, of course. We're just going like that's. Fun little thing. I like it. I mean, I'm trying to temper my expectations here, obviously. Playing this on the handheld would not be fun. Because all of this fidelity, this texture, this detail that I've complimented, this would look horrible on the actual screen. The Tiger Gamecom has a refresh rate that is absolutely atrocious. Like, none of this would be usable. It's not playable. Okay. I feel like I can just keep going on this. For the sake of, like... Oh, okay, whoops. For the sake of revisiting some of the other classics we did 10 years ago, I'd like to bookend it here. I know this is incomplete, so I feel like we're not missing out on anything, you know, like an ending or whatever. I feel like there's probably not an ending to this game. It's probably not beatable as far as I can tell. It's amazing how complete this is, though. I gotta give him credit for, like, compressing this into, this. Like, don't tell me that the console that plays the worst version of Monopoly and Fighter's fucking Mega Mix plays Symphony of the Night? I mean, I know this was a late, 99, game for this system, and it had been out for 3 years at the time, but, like, that's insane. The jump from, like, Sonic Jam to this. I don't believe that. It's impressive. Music is terrible, though. Sorry about that. Let's try, let's see. What was that one we had? Let's do some dinosaurs, okay? Let's play the dinosaur game. Here we go. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because the music is very distracting. It's very loud and boisterous and annoying. Did this get pulled too? Did this get fucked? Okay, no, I was going to say, did this get fucked up? Did it? Okay, never mind. It just had to think for a second. I really like Drunk Gamecom.
Gamecom active.
Very spooky. Is it hang on, let me see something. Is it remembering my... I didn't think so. I didn't think game to game it was remembering my... Whatever. Look at the Earth! Oh no, it's a dinosaur! There he is. That's cool. It's good. Alright. Good, we're gonna keep it on easy. Harding Tembo. He's got a gun. Area 1. That's the Stegosaurus right there, okay? Humvee. Humvee cargo carrier. Humvee snagger. Motorcycle. Okay, so wait, you mean to tell me we got the Humvee. Armored Humvee. Armored Humvee with the Mechadon grabbers on the front. Or Biker Mice from Mars. I mean, obviously. Like, why would you pick this when you know you have this as an option, and it's not even like a... Is there a difference? It's not even like an unlockable thing. Oh, it's this game. That's right. There we go. Alright. Yep. This is a lot less exciting than I was hoping. Okay, well, can we... Maybe the motorcycle's what we need. I don't know. Well, the T-Rex is gonna fuck me right away. I like how the sound effects are just fart noises peppered in with... Okay, this is the game I remember. Was that Mace? That's a trank dart, by the way. He's sleeping. I died. Nice. I fell straight in the pit. Oh, that was the Windows key. Whoops. Yeah, that sounds like me after a night with a dinosaur, too. I know that feeling, buddy. Making you dinosaur. Man, isn't there a level where you have to, like, jump up and climb a tree, and we just couldn't do it? Why won't you just shoot the guy? There we go, alright. I like how apparently you jump higher when you're walking. Oh, it's this level that's impossible. This is the impossible stage. We made it this far on the first stream and no further, because if you go further to the right, it just drops off, right? Yeah, it's just a big drop off. So you have to like climb this tree, and this just doesn't work. Like, yeah, in order to jump, you have to press, like... I couldn't even get up there. You have to... You have to press, like... Walk, and then, like, a frame later, jump. But it takes a frame to jump. So you can, like, walk off the branch and not make it if you're... Oh, shit. Whoops. I'm very precariously... Now I can't... Okay, there we go. I can't get up there, dude. I like the funny sounds, though. It's funny. Can I get up? Is it possible? Like, can I climb this? I don't think it is. I can't get up. I remember playing the car version of this, like the first stage, and I was like, I can't play. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're back down. Okay, you gotta jump right on the ledge. Motherfucker. Oh, I'm just dead. Okay. They put falling damage in a platformer? We have to at least beat this, right? We have to get past... Oh my god, dude. It's... He walks with such purpose. It's incredible. Where'd that guy come from? Why is there two dinosaurs? Come Come on, dude. Get up there. Hang on. We gotta get this guy. Got him. Okay, this is the furthest I've gotten. God, dude. This is such a shitty game. You have to jump on you have to jump on the last possible frame. Every time you miss a jump, they just do the stupid animal sounds. Didn't this game have a level select code or something? Okay, you know what? We're going this way. Go big or go home. No guts, no glory. Ugh. It's so weird that, like, he doesn't jump as high if he's just standing still. Like, why? I feel like this jump should be, like, easy to do. I feel like I should be able to make it up there. Because I am, like, way closer than... I don't know, like... Okay. If I... Nope. I was gonna see if I don't hold the button, like, does it... No, you just can't get up there, man. I'm trying to, like, press up to, like, grab on the vines or whatever on the tree. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what happened when we played this game the first time, is that, like, we just got stuck here. And, like, Rocky and I just, I don't know. We just started playing, we were just playing this, we were stuck right here, and we were just, like, laughing our asses off, because, like, we couldn't get past this. I mean, sometimes, I mean, okay, you know what? I'm no more Jurassic Park, okay? I'm not having fun with Jurassic Park. Let's do a little bit of Duke Nukem, okay? This was one of their big draws, right? Duke Nukem 3D. How are they gonna make a 3D? How are they gonna get Duke in 3D on the GameCom? How are they gonna do this?
Gamecom active.
Gamecom active. All right, I'll tell you how they're gonna do it. I'll tell you exactly how they're gonna do it. I'll spoil the surprise. Nice. Hang on. This is the one they really got a lot of quotes for. They got a lot of voice recordings. I mean, not this part.
Damn, that's the second time those alien bastards shot up my ride.
That's right. You tell them, Duke. So have you picked up on it yet? So you can strafe, and you can walk, and you can shoot this way, you can shoot that way, but you can't actually you can't turn. I'm not turning right now. I'm strafing. So we're walking. Here we go. See, Bat Boy. I think I made that joke 10 years ago. I like the draw distance. That's one step back. What's the button to open? Is it? Hang on. It's up and D. Okay, that's okay. That's what's great about this game is that they have the Gamecom has 4 face buttons, and 3 of them are devoted to letting Duke shoot to different sides of the screen, and then the 4th button is your weapon change, and then the 4th button also acts as your you know, when you press up. That's
Where is it?
yeah, where is it, Duke? I don't know. Oh, there it is. That was the key card right there. Now, okay, now look at this. There's a corner. What are we going to do here? Duke has to turn, right? Well, it does it automatically as you walk around the corner. See, it's just like it might as well be 3D for real. This is real Duke 3D, okay?
I needed that.
They featured this game so much in all of the Gamecom commercial. Oh, there it is again. Nice. Because they have all the one thing the Gamecom was pretty good at is that it did honestly do voice lines and things really well. It did do that. And that's it. For somehow on the little cartridge they have, it was really good at voice samples. Better than it had any right to be. So for all the Gamecom commercials, they were like, oh yeah, the Gamecom talks. And then they would play like every soundbite from this game in the commercial of John St. John, the very bit crushed, saying, damn, I'm good. Am I walking in circles? Which is weird because I can't turn around, so how am I... I mean, I am walking in circles, right? Is there... We gotta go this way? I picked up another key card again? Yeah, I mean, it's where I was. I remember playing this game a lot. Like, this is one of the games, the first games I got with my Gamecom when I bought it. I bought mine used, of course. And I remember, like, playing this game and thinking it was, like, okay, as far as, like, Gamecom games went. Like, bitchin'. That's nice, Duke. Duke, you've never sounded better. What's preventing me from going that? Oh, there. Guys, there it is. Nice. Here it is. Oh, got it, dude. Right at the end, they did it. When he does the button, they didn't animate the fit. Oh, hang on. We gotta see the lizard guy. I like those guys. I'm not weird about it, though, okay? I think I have actually played through this entire game. I have beaten this game. We may have done it on the original stream. I don't actually know. But it really is just more of the same. I think they do throw you a curveball at one point. You come up on one of these little 90-degree turns, and then like it's a T-junction, and it's like, oh shit, what do you do here? It's like the one time you can actually choose a route, and you just press left or right, and they both take you to the same place anyways. It's the illusion of choice. It's like, this is basically an on-rails shooter starring Duke Nukem. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, here it is. It's like, oh, what do you do here? There, you press left and you go that way. And if you back it up, what a stupid game. Alright. It's too bad the Sonic one doesn't work, because that was a funny one. Let's check out the Mortal Kombat trilogy. I remember this one being a real winner. Or not. Maybe we won't check it out, you know? Since it's entirely possible that we won't. It's just... Is it just down? Is it... Okay, well, Wheel of Fortune works. Does Batman and Robin work? That one works. Okay, there we go. There's Mortal Kombat. Start that bad boy up. I feel like that gets further and further creepier every time we hear it happen. Every time it plays the Gamecom intro, it just gets like one octave lower. Oh. For 9 generations, Mortal Kombat was ruled by... Alright, well, I didn't want to read that anyways. Just combat options. Here we go. We're gonna play as Sairat Motaro. Isn't that one of the bosses? You can just play as him? His graphics seem a little bit fucky. Sector, Jade, Melina. Do we have Reptile? Oh, he's the first guy. Of course he's the first guy. Yeah, we got Reptile. Top billing, okay? Where's Sub-Zero? Where's his dumbass? He ain't even on here. They couldn't even get Sub-Zero. They couldn't, unless he's... Are these unlockables? Maybe he's one of these characters. I don't actually know. Let's just play as Motaro. He seems fair.
Fight.
Man, this kind of sucks. You might be surprised to hear this, but this is not a very good game. I mean, did they even have any of the combos? Like, I know that was like their thing, right? Was they had all the killer combos and stuff, the fatalities. I guess let me kill this guy. I want to say that Motaro's graphics are just like... I want to say they're fucked up in the actual game, too. Like the retail release. Like, it's not just an emulate. Like that, how I just got kicked in like a white... Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Oh, we're in. Where'd Raiden go? Okay. Going in the glitch dimension. Oh my god, dude. I think Raiden's here. I think Raiden is with us. He's here. He's oh, okay. He's here. I don't know if Raiden? Alright, I won! Sure. Yeah. Good job, ref. Thanks for calling that one there. I didn't really know what was going to happen on that, you know. I think the timer ran out. I think that's why I just arbitrarily won. But like how I was saying is how like sometimes when like Motaro gets hit, there was like that beam of like white, that column of like glitched white tiles. That just happens sometimes, you know? He just does that. It's built into the game. It's one of his, you know, it's one of those things. It's like you can't comprehend the true nature of Motaro's attack. You know, that's a Mortal Kombat thing, right? Hey man, I wouldn't be jumping around through the floor and stuff. Uh-oh, you saw the blinking blinking whiteness. That means it's happening. It's happening, Sector. It's going to be you. Okay, is it going to ask me to... No, okay, there's not like a finish him. Dude, they got Noob Saibot in this game? Are you kidding me?
Wait, this game has 5 unlockable characters, but only 1 is on the character select. Oh, you gotta put in like a code or something to play as the other guys, right? Like that's... Why is this guy doing so much damage to me all of a sudden? Didn't even fall down. He just like gave up. I feel like the shape damage in this game is not being calculated right, or maybe it's just because Motaro is like OP. That was an anime, right? With the hamsters, Motaro? Pretty sure it was. Alright. Melina. You know, like the song. Like the Robbie Williams song. We got stars directing our fate, and we're praying it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace, Melina. That's how it goes. I have that album. Ego is Landed. Good CD. I just want to see what happens when you win. You know, it's... If you push too many buttons in a row as Motaro, I've noticed that like sometimes the screen will glitch if I press like 2 buttons at the same time. The game doesn't like it when there's like too much happening. I don't know what game Motaro is from. I feel like Goro is the one that had all the limbs, right? Because he had the 4 arms. I don't know who Motaro is. I've never seen him before. Oh, well, he's the boss. I'm sure this will not blow the game up. Having 2 at the same... Which one am I? I'm the real Motaro. Oh, Ermac and Noob are the 2 character select players, and the other 6 are just like secret ones, like a button combination or something. I vaguely remember that. I remember like that was a oh my god, dude, his sprites keep blowing up dude. What what? Who is this? Oh, Shao Kahn, right? He's the main bad guy. What the fuck? He hit me once. Holy shit, dude. What the Okay, I got him. What the hell? Okay. He's got to be the last guy, right? Because Shao Kahn, they talk about in the opening, the text crawl. Oh my god. He hits you once and he does like so much damage. It's not even fair. Alright, get him. Get him. Dead. 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 That's it. No more. No more. No more. Okay. What do I win? It just showed victory. Yes. Nice. And then it plays the whole soundtrack to the game, the movie. I mean, the one by the Immortals. You remember that one? I like how like when you do have to Oh, it was on hard the whole time. Oh, okay. I could have put it on very easy. I beat it on hard. I'm that good. All right, I am that good. How does this work? Oh, it's not. It doesn't work. That doesn't work. Whoops. What's funny is that like I feel like when I do this, watch, it does load. It does buffer the data, and it does. It's weird because the Gamecom does have like literally like that much overscan to the point where it's like when you. Like, you wouldn't see that. You might, when it blinks on the top and bottom of the menu, like, you wouldn't see that because the screen is only that big, and that's only one, it's like 2 rows of the thing. And I think the Gamecom has, like, alternating line. I don't know, it's weird. Everything is, like, interlaced, so you would not notice that on
the actual hardware, but like playing it here, I am seeing it. I never noticed it. Let's try the Batman game. This game has a code that just takes you straight to the credits from the title screen. You don't have to play the game. You just go straight there.
Active.
Just go straight to it. Batman and Robin, like the movie, right? Gotham City, the city that never sleeps because it's a JPEG. I'm gonna push the button. Okay. Just waiting for me to put that on easy. Oh, I remember this game like not being bad, but it is like. So you have to. Okay, so you have to like. You can pick two things. And it is possible if you don't know what you're doing and you pick the... Because Robin has his own set of equipment as well. And I think the guys share like 3 of the 5 items together, and Robin has like 2 that are different from Batman. And it is possible to pick the wrong character and or the wrong loadout and make the game unwinnable past a certain point. You can do, it's the ice level, because you have to have the cape, and like either this or the cape or something, you have to have it. Yeah, because you only carry 2 things. Alright. Oh, look at that graffiti that just says Tiger Gamecom. Holy shit, this is hard to play. Oh shit, I only had a limited number of those. How do I punch? I'm dead. Batman's dead. Okay, no, I got back up. Don't worry, I'm good. Okay, this game doesn't run very well. I mean, it doesn't run well on real hardware either, but it's especially bad here. I will say this, better than the PlayStation game. Right, you can. Yeah, there's like a weird. Oh my god, I kind of remember this. There's like a weird like double jump mechanic. Yeah, and this. Oh my god. This is the one game that's actually like in this emulator. It's running like really fast. Like, you get interrupted from any. Like, oh my god, Batman! No, I don't want it. Do I continue right where I am? Oh no, god damn it. All the buttons are. Oh, I am right there. No, I'm not right there. We're back here. Okay. I want to see something. I want to see something. There's a funny thing you can do, trademark, in Williams Arcade Classics, that we did during the original stream, and I didn't notice it until after we'd already, like, I noticed it as it happened, but I didn't realize what I had done until, like, after the stream was over.
Who plays Sinistar here? Great title screen. That is a wonderful title screen. That's exactly how I remember it. That is arcade perfect. Exit. All right. You hear that? You hear that? Hang on. Listen. That's from the game. That's the opening to send. You've heard it. How does this work? Okay, oh, this game doesn't emulate correctly. So, okay, when I shoot, those lasers get stuck on the sides of the screen, and now I can't shoot anymore. Okay, so this game just doesn't work right. Yeah, so it looks like they disappear after a while. Okay, so this one just doesn't work. Like, you can, like, scroll enemies into those lasers. Like, that is not how you're supposed to play this game. Okay. Well, so that doesn't work. So what happened, like, I want to say this game actually did work on the emulator we played it on the first time. And what happened is, I crashed into Sinistar or did, like, a bomb at the same time as, like, I died. And I jumped ahead to, like, literally, like, the 50,000th level in the game. Because when you win a stage, it'll say, like, level 2. And then we got so far ahead, it was, like, level, like, glitched graphic and then, like, a bunch of zeros after it. And I thought that was my score at first. I thought I just fucked up the score. But no, I actually, like, jumped ahead, like, thousands of, like, way past the end of the game. And I completely glitched it out. But yeah, that one just doesn't work. Okay. Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of homebrews here. Let's try Hotman. I mean, does Hotman work? This is a homebrew game for the Gamecom. This one's not an actual, like, this was not a real game. Well, I mean, it's a game, but it's not like a... Didn't have a physical release. Hang on. Magic Beans, thank you for the resub. Thank you for 60 months. No, I didn't say Hot Man. I said Hot Man. Look at this, dude. Feeling me here? I mean, this is already better than, like, most Gamecom games. Is this... Is it... Oh, shit. It runs a little fast. This feels like Mappy. Let's go down. I'm not afraid of that spooky kitty cat ghost. He's not gonna get me. No, he's not gonna get me. This could be, honestly, this one could be in the running for best Gamecom game, you know? Hop Man, I like it. You know, cool guy, neat guy. They even got the moving platform that works correctly. You know, most Gamecom games don't get that part down. You know, they'd screw it all up. Goal. Nice, dude. Perfect! It's a fun little game. I wonder how you would make a game for the Gamecom. Is there, like, there's not really an SDK. This must be, like, the emulator that we used a decade ago for the stream we did. I'm sure you could probably use it to create stuff because it was like the debugging suite that Tiger themselves used when they were developing stuff for this console. So, whoops. So I wonder if there's a way to, like, use that same tool to, like, I guess write code for this? I don't know. I don't even know what language the Gamecom uses.
I honestly, I feel like Gamecom games, I feel like was like the original, like the progenitors of like AI. You just a picture in your head of the game you think you want to play, and then the Gamecom gives you like the closest but still not very good approximation of it. You know, Gamecom is programmed in like plain text. You say Gamecom, I want to play Duke Nukem 3D, but don't make it a good one. You know, Gamecom, I want to play Robotron 2048, but I want it to be so slow that it's impossible to lose. Didn't the buttons do anything? No, you just got the one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, Jumpman, he's not. Uh-oh, he's not jumping. We killed him. What did I do? What did I do? Why does Jumpman not work? He's not. I pissed him off. Jumpman, I think I defocused the. I mean, the game is still running. So I didn't defocus the emulator. It's just one of these buttons killed input. Whoops. Okay, sorry, Hot Man. Look what else we got besides Hot Man. Hot Man's all right. Anti-air. One thing that was cool about the Tiger Gamecom that we're not actually seeing here, because when you click this and you only have one cartridge in, it just goes straight to this. But all of this looks like it was done. Yeah, this was done by Infuto. Wait, hang on. He's the guy that uploaded all of these. Yeah, this is the guy. So he did his own homebrew for it, and he also. These are all his uploads, I think, right? Maybe no, this is Cloudy Egg. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. Alright. Okay. Looks like we got the ship from... Alright. Is this volley fire? This is interesting music. Oh, okay, look, you... Oh, I see. So you can't move with the blocks. Oh, that's an interesting... So, hang on, let me see something. Yeah, okay, so the bombs will... Okay, cool. Honestly, that's a neat little Space Invaders twist. They drop the obstacles, and you have to, like... That's cool. I like it's a neat little twist. I think I fucked it up though. Oh no. Anyways, what I was saying is that like one thing we haven't noticed though is the Gamecom had slots for 2 cartridges, so if you turn the system on with 2 cartridges in, it'll show like a little icon for the games. Like every game has a little thumbnail that represents like what the game is. And you only ever see that when there's 2 cartridges that are inserted, because it'll ask you like what game you want to play. I mean, out of all the games, I think I kind of get this one the most. That one, that's an easy one to pick up and play. I like that one. I've never really played any of the homebrew games. We got Ostos. Are there any other? These are all just scans of the manuals. Hotman. Oh, we got Ascend and Cracky, and we got a few more. We got Ariel. Not the mermaid. Okay, here. Let's do Ostos. We'll try these homebrews, then we'll wind the stream down for the night. Because I was gonna play Sonic Jam, you know, for that terrible fucking game, but it doesn't work. So do the next best thing. We'll play Ostos, okay? I know him. I've seen him. Wait a minute. Is this? I've played. This is Oh. This is fuck, this game has a name. What game is this? It's not what I've played this before. Oh, you can't like you can't jump. Oh, okay, I get it. So you what's the button to bring up the menu? There's like a okay, whoops. Okay. Oh wait, no, I fucked up. I defocused the game again. Hang on, let me reload this one. So I feel like these homebrew ones, they only have the one button input. Don't press any other buttons. It just turns off input when you do that. I don't know why. Okay. So that, and then you. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. He's gonna get me. Okay. There, and then that up. I feel like this game is actually, like, really a victim of the fast emulation. Oh, fuck, how do I... Okay. That's how you do it. This is a tricky one, because, like, the game goes so fast that, like, it's hard to... Oh, I got stuck again. Oh, no, you can go down? Okay, that's... I feel like it's like Pitman. Like Cat Trap? Pitman? I think that's the same game in two different territories. That's kind of the vibe I get from that one. This one's cracky. Cracky. See, that sounds scary every time I do it. I feel like I'm slowly losing my fucking mind. Cracky. Okay, so I assume the ground breaks. Yeah, so this game is more like Tasmania Story. I noticed the creator of these games is borrowing some code from other games. You know, like we've heard this song before. We've seen these star graphics. We've seen these enemies before. Not that that's a bad thing. You know, it's an interesting little. It's cool. I like it. Apparently these are recent too. Like they were only made like a year ago, maybe closer to 2 years now. I don't know. I don't know of anybody else who's ever made a homebrew for the Tiger Game Cup. The only other games I can think of that like I didn't know about prior to like because this was 9 years after we did our streams of this game, of the system. I mean, we had the they did the Castlevania prototype was surfaced a couple of years ago. Let's try Ascend. A lot of these games, you play a little bit of them, you kind of get the gist pretty easily.
Gamecom active.
Same title screen. So you just go up. Oh, and you can wrap. Oh, not the screen would wrap. No. What do we? Oh shit! Oh, he's coming. Oh no. Ah, that's a different guy. It's like a bean man. Oh, I can jump though. I can jump in this one. Maybe it's not gonna help me. Look at him go. Can I? Okay. I feel like the jump is the. Oh no, you can. Okay. What? Wait, does the little pear guy, is he not an enemy? No, he is. So it's like if you're jumping, he doesn't hit you.
Okay, what? Okay, well sometimes he doesn't hit you. Uh-oh. Up. Oh, you just get to the top. I mean, duh, it's the name of the game is Ascend. I get it. I kind of like this one. This is a fun little game. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I gotta... It's all Tiger had to do was get this guy to exist, 27 years before he was making these games, and the Gamecom would have been a smash hit, would have been a success. Sometimes you can jump in place and just not get hit by that guy. I don't know how I was doing it on the first stage. All right, we got Ariel, like the antenna, not the mermaid.
Gamecom active.
I'm not spending too long on these homebrews because there's not really a lot to them. They all have kind of the same little title screen. This was a Skypop. Oh, I kind of like this one. A Sky Kid is the one I was thinking of, not Skypop. Okay, that is... What the hell is that? What is... Okay, I think I figured out what makes the game seize up. If you press B... Okay, I figured it. Let me reset. Okay, so pressing B, for some reason on these homebrew games, if you press the B button, it, hang on.
Gamecom active.
It does sound, now that you said that in chat, it says Gamecom, fuck you. It does kind of, it says active. He says Gamecom active. Pressing B just, makes, yeah, it's, oh, hang on, so that, oh, I see. The other buttons do it too, but they lock it, okay. I'll stop pressing other buttons. It locks your input as being down on the D-pad, and it just overwrites. The Gamecom only has, like, it only listens for one input at a time like that, so it just fouls it up. So the game will run, but it was, I didn't notice that until I was perpetually flying down. I was gonna see if this game had, like, little bombs, you know what I mean? Like Scramble. I don't like this one. I wonder how hard something like this is to make for a system as wretched and cursed as the game does. I mean, they managed to, like, cram a flat... Uh-oh, we got a boss, too! They managed to cram, like, a wretched Resident Evil 2 version on here. So you can do impressive things with this system. It's a nice little surprise. I was anticipating us playing the games we missed, and then, like, that was it. I think it's probably for the best that Internet Archive nixed the ROM for Sonic Jam, because we probably would have just played that terrible game for half the stream and laughed at it. One of my favorite jokes that I wrote when we were doing the Gamecom thing, because this is one of the things that's just kind of done ahead of time, because I had familiarized myself with the Gamecom ahead of time. I had Sonic Jam when I was younger, and you beat the game was only 4 levels long. That's it. We were playing Sonic 3, I think, and I said when Rocky and I were doing the recap at the end of the stream, kind of going over the games, I was like, it's not so much that, in the context of Sonic 3, it's not so much that they turned Angel Island Zone into a 4-act stage. It's that they turned Sonic 3 into a one-zone game. Because you literally you get through Angel Island Zone, and that's it. That's the end of the game. You win. It's also 4 acts long, which is weird. Because I know, like, the first Sonic game, you know, everything had 3 acts to it. And then the only one in Sonic 2 to have 3 acts was Metropolis. And then I don't think anything in Sonic 3 had 3 acts, but there were some levels that only had 1. The Hidden Palace, Sky Sanctuary, and stuff like that. So it was funny to me that, like, they just invented the 4-act level, and then they just only had that as the only level. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got 2. Is he not going? Okay. Oh, I thought we beat the game. I thought we won. They sent out 2 blimps after us. That's got to, you know, that has a certain kind of finality to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like this. You know, it's got elements of there's elements of Scramble here, the Konami game, and then there's it's either Sky Kid or Sky Pop. One of them is the name of the character, and one of them is the name of the game. It had a Mario. A costume Mario in the original Mario Maker 1. It was a little plane. Oh, dude, one of those. Nice. There's elements of that, you know, there's a little bit of Chopper Command in here. The last stage, you fight the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg fights itself. Fighting the Hindenburg as the final boss is like Babyface and Dynamite Heady. When you get to Grandfather Face and he just grabs you and then just dies because he's so feeble. That's the Hindenburg. It just keeps going. I mean, I've noticed that, like, it is a different level every time. It does get a little more difficult. There's enemies that come from behind. There's enemies that start to shoot. There's multiple blimps. Let's see if it ends at 5. If it doesn't end at 5, if it just keeps going, we'll see. I don't really know how much else they could do. They got enemies from the back, enemies from the front. They got 2 blimps now. Still just the same. What's crazy is that there's 3 blimps. Okay, I see what they're doing now. They're just gonna have multiple blimps. They're just gonna fly. So there will be a 4th one. On stage 7, there will be a 4th one that appears in the bottom corner down there, underneath this one. I get it. Okay. Okay. It's fun, you know? What is this? That also froze. That also froze my inputs. I pressed D on that one. It's blimps all the way down. It is. Did we miss any homebrews? Aerial Fighters Mega Mix is just a much worse interpretation of Mortal Kombat. I couldn't get Scrabble to do the funny thing. Let's see. Let me just see. It wasn't just, yeah, they really did take that ROM down. That's weird that they did that. I don't know. Oh well. Well,
All right. Well, you guys, I like how we put this out. I didn't even play this game on the emulators in there. I didn't even turn on. We played Wheel of Fortune 1 and 2 on the original stream a decade ago, and it was fun. There were some funny moments in it, but it was mostly funny because of the banter that Rocky and I had back and forth. I remember like one of the puzzles we got on it's the same game essentially. One of the puzzles we got was wide angle lens, or no, like wide angle camera. It was one of those things. It was the answer to the puzzle. And then like Rocky read it. He read the words out loud as he was like solving the puzzle, and he kind of said it with like a confused inflection in his voice. And I was like, "Yeah, it's for scoping out all that ass," or whatever. I just leaned in and said that, and he just busted out laughing. Like I remember there's moments like that, and then all the characters in Wheel of Fortune 2 look exceptionally cursed. But yeah, so the reason why I opened this one out of its case and all that is because I was planning on doing a thing where I have all of these games I have are CIB, except for Lights Out, which never had a box. So I was going to do a thing where I was going to kind of like put them together and write these little bits about each of the games and kind of go into them in a little more detail and things like that, and put this whole little project together. And because I have a complete collection and not a lot of people have those, it's weird that like the Gamecom, even into the collector's boom of, you know, online prices for everything going straight to hell, a lot of stuff like this, like, just this never maintained any sort of value at all. So it's weird that like, how much is like the app I use for collecting and stuff, it's like it'll estimate the value of a collection if I. Yeah, it says my collection of Gamecom games is worth $1,102, which is so far ahead of like what I paid for all this. Because like even then, like I mentioned earlier, the boxes are in storage elsewhere. I had the cartridges out for the stream, but like Resident Evil 2, like if you look this up, not even sealed, but like complete, like how much does it even say that is worth now? I mean, it'd be a good barometer for... Because that's the one that people always get. RE2 complete is $90 for the Gamecom. I paid maybe like... I'm not even joking, like 12 or 15 bucks for it as like new old stock that nobody fucking wanted. What about Sonic Jam? Sonic Jam complete is $102. Like it's what about like Monopoly? No one fucking cares about Monopoly. Monopoly is $53. What the fuck? Like, is this... Okay, Indy 500 was a launch game that nobody wants. At $13. Okay, that one's still garbage. What about... Is Duke Nukem a big boy one? That's $50. Batman? $44. They've all kind of gone up in price. What about Jeopardy? $31. I don't... It's weird. Is Mortal Kombat? Because it's Mortal Kombat. $48. What about the Tiger Casino? What about the dinosaur game? That's $11. That's even cheaper than the shitty race car game. Look at that, dude. I like the box art. Includes 6 winning games. Okay, winning games, as opposed to losing games. You know what I mean? It's great. It's weird. It seems like the values of these games are kind of all over the place. I feel like Sonic Jam is worth so much money because it is such a weird oddity. That it's just, it's a strange thing, but it's like, what are you going to play these on? I mean, I cobbled together, like the screen on this one is dying. I have 2 other Gamecoms that are completely dead. They did make a different revision of the system that only has 1 cartridge port. I don't have that one, but I don't know what the screen, I would imagine it uses the same exact screen because it's the same touch screen. It has to have all the same functionality. And if the 2.5 of the screens are dead, you know, it's not really built to last. How much is the first Wheel of Fortune worth? $12. It's like Wheel of Fortune 2 is the most expensive one because it was literally the last game released for the system, I think, and they just put it out in store. No, it's not even it's not even the last game because it's in a rectangular box. The later games from '99 had a weird like blister pack. Maybe it's just like really low numbers then. I don't even know. ESRB rated this. They wasted their time on this. It's fucking Wheel of Fortune, dude. Who cares? But I don't even know why that's the most expensive one. I feel like Resident Evil itself is not a bad game on the Gamecom. So I can see why that one has value because it's like it's an uncommon game for a system that flopped and it's a weird experience. I get it. It kind of has the Earthbound thing going for it, where they didn't make a lot of them, and after the fact, people turned out they were like, "Oh, this game is actually kind of good," even though we were told it sucked back in the day. So I feel like that's the reason why that one's so expensive. But some of the other ones, I have no idea. It seems like if it's a crappy launch game or the pack-in title, it's not worth anything. Like, you know, Indy 500. If it's an oddity like Resident Evil 2, then it's like $100. This one's a weird outlier. And if it's like something that's weird in the middle, like that's, you know, late in the console, but you know, they didn't make as many of them as they did, you know, like when they first started, the Batman, Lost World, Monopoly, Frogger. Then it's like it hits like in the $50. Oh, you know what? Let me look up one more, because there was a weird oddball one. We didn't play it tonight, but Henry. Yeah, Henry's like I remember Henry is only worth like $33 now, but I remember Henry being the game. I think I paid more than that for Henry. I think I paid like 40 or 50 for it, because that was the weird one. I don't know if you guys remember it, but Tiger and Hasbro, like Hasbro bought Tiger Electronics. That's why they had built-in access to like Monopoly and all the board games and shit. So they could just adapt that. Well, Henry was kind of like Lights Out. Lights Out was that weird like wavy silver shaped thing with the 25 lights on it, the square lights. And when you pushed it, I'm sure you know what the game is, but that was a handheld that Hasbro made. You know, that Tiger Electronics made by Hasbro. So they had access to that. That was their pack-in game. Henry was a memory game where when it used, I think, like the same touchpad as Lights Out, but when you touched a button on the Henry thing, it would make a sound like a cow mooing or like a horse braying or something like that, or you know, like a bouncy ball, like a boing, like a spring or something. And it was a memory game where instead of looking at like flipping over cards and looking at the pictures, you would have to match the sounds. You have to remember which sound was in each one. And it made like very copious use of like the voice sample feature for the Gamecom. I remember playing that game. It's just memory, so it's not good. It's just memory. It's just, instead of looking at pictures of, you know, oh, two, oh, I go, okay, I go. Instead of that, it was funny sounds. It wears itself out very quickly. But I remember that the Henry handheld being a weird, like, for like all of 2 weeks, it was something everybody had to have, and then nobody even knows the hell it is anymore. No one even has heard of Henry at all ever. But Henry, because it came out around the same time as the Gamecom, it did get a video game adaptation, and I remember playing it with Rocky. I'm like, I get it, it's funny, and I remember like playing Henry was like the first time I had thought of that thing in like 20 years. So it's just a funny little thing. But I remember Henry being a really weird game, and now it's like it's not even that rare of a thing for the Gamecom. It's worth less than the fucking Batman and Duke Nukem game for some reason. Okay, whatever. But anyways, a decade ago, Rocky and I did the Tiger Gamecom experience, and I honestly, it's just Gatorbox luck that like they nuked some of the ROMs that you could play in the browser. I was not even joking. I played some of these, the Casino and the Jeopardy one. I booted them up to make sure they worked on this emulator yesterday, so that when we streamed it tonight, I could just hop right on. I put in my favorites and everything. I could go straight to it. And then they nuked that. The Centipede got popped out. I don't know why. And then Sonic. Sonic makes sense because Sega gets they get selectively pissed off about ROMs of their stuff being out there. I don't know why, but that's what they did. So you know, I figured it would be good since Geek Boy showed me this. I guess I should say shout outs to Geek Boy. I don't know if I said that at the beginning of the stream. He linked me to these emulators. He was like, you can play this in your browser now. And I was like, oh shit, dude. And I looked, I was like, oh yeah, Tiger Casino and Jeopardy. I made a note of it. We'll end the season and finish the Tiger Gamecom experience because I can play these games now. Nice. And we had to do the ghetto thing and put Jeopardy on the one working Gamecom system I still had. So it doesn't matter. We got there in the end. The experience is complete. None of them are particularly good. Castlevania is a weird standout star. If that game came out, it would not have saved the system. It definitely would not have saved the system, but I think it shows their ambition. You know, I guess I'll run through them real quick. Is there anything that was like, looking at some of these, like Duke Nukem 3D? You know, it's Duke Nukem 3D. 3D was the big thing with that game. how do you get the? I mean, you got the licenses to so many things. Like you had Hasbro's built-in things: Henry, Lights Out, and then Scrabble, Monopoly, the board games they own. Henry, I think I said that one twice already. Casino. Tiger had their casino games. They had existing the license to Wheel of Fortune because they had the handhelds for that. So they adapted all that shit. I think they had Jeopardy handhelds too. And then like they secured like fucking Duke Nukem. Like you got that from 3D Realms at the height of like Duke's popularity back then. You got fucking Capcom. I mean, Capcom put RE2 on everything. Dreamcast, 64, PlayStation 1. This game was everywhere for some stupid reason. And this, kind of rough but a really ambitious game. Sonic Jam, it's nowhere near as complete of a game as it should be, but the fact that you had the balls to do something so fast paced, you locked in Sega, you locked in Sonic, you got fucking Midway, you got Mortal Kombat, you locked that in, and Fighters Mega Mix was a Sega game too, right? Because that was their like Virtua Fighter, because it was all from all the different games. That's why it was called Mega Mix. You locked that in. Like, and then of course you had, I guess you had DC or the studio that did Batman and Robin. You got, at the time, and then Lost World, Jurassic Park. At the time, these were all like very contemporary references. Batman and Robin just came out. Lost World, Jurassic Park was like 95 or 96. Mortal Kombat was a huge deal. Sonic Jam had just come out in like 97 for the Sega Saturn and things like that. Resident Evil 2 was selling gangbusters. They managed to lock in all of these things and fucking Castlevania. That one never got released, but it's like, I feel that all of these that they had, Duke, Mortal Kombat, Sonic, Batman and Robin, they're all flawed somewhat. They're ambitious, but they're flawed. And I feel like Castlevania is like the one, the scope of that. Played like shit, but like I said, it was a prototype. If they could have finished that, it would not have saved the Gamecom. But it would have been a really, really interesting and ambitious project that was undertaken. Because Tiger Electronics made all of these games. They just licensed the shit out. Like, they got the license for Duke. They got the license for RE2. Capcom and 3D Realms didn't make those games. It was all Tiger. They got the assets and the art and stuff like that. And they did whatever it was they did to make it happen. So it's impressive that they were able to get their hands on so many licenses, likely from Hasbro's deep pockets, and they fucked up every license they got, but Castlevania was like the one that maybe would have been pretty good. So we'll never know, but it's an interesting little thing. I guess you can play some of these on Internet Archive if you want to see them. The emulator's not very good. It runs a little fast and it chugs at points and the sound doesn't work correctly, but the sound didn't really work all that well on the emulator we used a decade ago either. It was too slow, actually. We were doing that. It didn't. The voice samples played like shit. The music played correct, and the voice samples played wrong. And then on this emulator, it was the inverse. The music played way too fast, and the voice samples were correct. So I guess who would have thought that anybody would give a shit about emulating this? Not me, right? So that's all I have for you on the stream tonight. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for tuning in to Gatorbox's 14th fucking season. It's been a lot of them, man. I don't have an exit strategy. We'll be back on the air in February with the start of season 15. We're gonna play Speed Punks. It's the game that Buster Keaton Rules sent in to the post office box. So I'm gonna roll the credits. We got the rest of the Extra Life videos uploading this month, and I'll do a State of the Gator thing and do a whole little channel update and do a little recap, my end of the year recap of the things I wanted to get done and which of those things did I get done and which ones did I mess up on and what can I look forward to next year. So hopefully things will pan out. I might do some goof off streams to work on like proofreading and stuff. If I do any stuff like that, I'll post it in the Discord. But in the meantime, yeah, last credits roll, last Game Boy Camera credits roll of the year. When we come back in February, I'll have a different credits roll, a different one that I've put together. So that's all I got. Good night. God bless. Have a fantastic Merry Christmas. It's next week. It's on Thursday. Merry Christmas, whether you're spending it by yourself or with your blood family or found family, however you choose to celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, however you choose to spend Christmas, the holiday season. I hope it's a fantastic one. Have a fantastic New Year's. I'll see you guys back in 2026 for the 15th season of this show, and we'll see how it goes. Good night. I love you. God bless. Thank you for tuning in this year. Thank you for your support all year. Means a tremendous amount to me. And I can't wait to start again next year. It's the longest running show I've been on by a ridiculous margin. And I'm just glad that I have a group of people, a circle of friends that just enjoy this same bullshit that I do. And I appreciate that none of you got mad that I opened up a $300 Gamecom game live on the air and I just cut the box apart because I don't care. So good night. I'll see you guys in the Discord in the meantime, and keep your eyes peeled on the YouTube channel for the last of the Extra Life stuff and the end of the year channel thing and all that good stuff. So here are the credits for the last time. These credits specifically.